What's up, you all? I am back on because I'm riding to my destination. These are the cheap Shein shades. They're not bad for what they cost. This is a couple of things. So I got the pants. The pants were okay, you all. They weren't like what I expected. What's up? Uh, who fighting? Who fighting, girl? I ain't fighting nobody. Who fighting? I'm talking about my cheap Sheen shades. So anyway, what's up, Pizarro? I went on Sheen, and these I think were like $2 or something. So they were $2. So and then kind of come to find out that they were women's shades. Like I'm gonna wear these bad boys anyhow. So today I got on my $2 Sheen shades today. So let me see what Pizarro said. Oh, I ain't fighting that woman. Girl, I ain't fighting that lady. I ain't fighting that lady. She fighting that girl. Whatever. I ain't fighting that lady. My thing is, some people don't care for her, and I sometimes I don't really care for her, but a lot of people think that she's just been pressing, and the VS thing is just one a little event of her picking at people on YouTube. I could care less. This is the B sector, and nobody in Cowtown because you got to issue a problem. And so, no, Miss Pizarro, I'm not fighting YouTube camera. She may be fighting, but I'm not. So I'm not calling people grease monkeys and crazy stuff like that. And I'm not saying that she didn't have a right to say what she said to BS, but I heard this is not been the first time. I heard it's been numerous times, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I think she's a mean girl. I've always said I think she's a mean girl. I mean, this is not my first time saying it. I've always said it, but yeah, child, you see me move? Do you see me out all bothered with my cheap $2 Sheen shades on? Absolutely not. I'm getting ready to go to the movies. Child, these people be getting all this anger, this outrage. Okay, whatever. All right. God bless her heart. Make your money, boo. Do what you gotta do. So that's what you had to come tell me, Mr. Zaro. She mad. Okay. We all get mad. We all get angry. But there's time in our life. We all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we always know there's always tomorrow. Lay it on me. Okay? I mean, I can't. Some people mad, girl. They mad because you did a good competition, and they mad because you won that impersonation competition. Ooh, Pizarro is on it, baby. She done had a nasty good competition, and then she won a competition. I ain't mad at you, Miss Pizarro. But that lady being mad at me, whatever, whatever. What's up, Lavender Spirit? I'm displaying my $2. Maybe it was $3. Anyway, it was no more than $5. My Shein glasses. So these are them Shein shades. I said, let me get these Shein shades. So I got some Shein shades. So anyway, what's going on? Baby, I had a long life, so baby, that check gonna be looking good on the 21st. So now, come on YouTube, check. You like my Sheen shades? Now I'm gonna say this: these I didn't know they were women shades. I thought they were unisex. But I'm like, they came, and I'm like, I'm wearing this. I paid $2 for these, about $2, $3, and I'm gonna wear them. Okay, so I got my Chinese Sheen shades on today. Okay, now this is Shein. This is Forever 21. This is Shein. So yeah. So I might get my little, these little shades. Okay. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. But you all, I didn't know that anybody was arguing. I'm not. I wish you two, Cameron, the best. Um, keep on doing what you're doing. Okay, whatever that is, and keep hope alive. And that's all I can tell you. I know that she's upset. And look, girl, don't lose sleep. Don't lose cool. This is the beef sector, and a lot of people don't like you. Now, I really don't know you. I just don't like how you really come off. And I said you come off as a mean girl. That's my feeling. You may not like me either. You say I come off as this, whatever. Okay, we all come off as something, right? Um, but they said that this is not the first time that you said some things. So yeah, and I don't know why you mad. Don't you talk about everybody on YouTube? So this is the beef sector, and if you're in the beef sector, if you've been looking at the beef sector, then this is what we do. And yeah, and I said some things about a lot of people. I like Sassy. Now I do like Sassy, but I do think Sassy uh, talent, and you know, I do think that they were using some people to prove a point, and I could be wrong about that, but yeah, and that's why I think you and Sassy got along well. So anyway, what's up, y'all? Baby, these are my Sheen shades, okay? Y'all, to be honest, like I said, I didn't know how it was gonna work. I'm gonna iron those pants. I don't know, they may work. But the shades came out really decent. They were like about $2, $3. And I'm like, okay, these pretty nice. Then they said they were women. I do think they're unisex, but I don't care if they're women. If women can wear women shades, I can wear women shades too. Okay? And mine probably look much better. I ain't trying to shade lemon, but white is not your color. Okay, but if lemon can wear women's shades, then I can wear the women's shades too. Okay, we all gonna wear 'em. Thank you, Mary. Mary. So y'all, I'm out here. Now y'all telling me that somebody's angry. They are really mad. They say they dragging me. Oh Lord, I'm so hurt. Ooh, my heart is hurt. My heart is aching. Somebody mad at me. This is the first time anybody ever been mad at me. This is the first time anybody has ever dragged me. And oh my God, I feel so hurt. Y'all can see all the expressions on my face. Oh, I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. I don't know what to do. Woe is me. Woe is me. But out of that conversation, out of that situation, we did have some really good conversation. I think we really had some good conversation, um, and I thought it was really good. I thought we had some really good conversation to come out of that. And that's what I like about the channel because even though it can start off fast, it usually end up entertaining. And I think that's what happened. I myself, hold on, lyric. Oh man, lady, hold on. Child, these people driving crazy, hitting on brakes now. Don't hit my car, Jesus. Jesus, let me move on over because honey, these people driving like crazy today. I do not want to get hit in my back. I don't know what this lady's doing. I'm gonna go ahead and put my little turning signal on because maybe these people driving like they don't know Jesus in the part that they see. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in this lane because if somebody gonna hit me, at least let it be this truck. At least I can call the force. All right. Anyway, yeah, this traffic is thick out here today. So what else is going on in the YouTube sector, baby? I ain't been checking. I mean, we've been on. I really didn't get to talk about what's that man named Rico and the light bulb. Rico. I don't really have anything against you, Rico. My thing is, no one said anything disparaging about you. I didn't say that you are B. I didn't say that you was this or this. I just said Rico. At the end of the day, you have a lot of opportunity and use those opportunities. But you can't stop people from talking about you. I mean, you came up on the beef sector, so you wanted to be talked about because if you didn't, you talking about something you came for your people. Well, put it on members only. Hello, put it on members only. But I'm gonna see it, and everybody else gonna see it, and we can talk about it. And I know you don't like it, but my thing is, I didn't say anything disparaging about you. I'm really encouraging you to further your education or do something that's going to help you. And you said that I exaggerated the light bulb. Well, you the one who said that you couldn't go into the kitchen because you ain't have a light bulb. And my thing is, if you could get a light bulb, then you would have had a light bulb. I mean, my thing is, they ain't on about 30 cents. So, if my light bulb go out, go in the pantry and change it and screw the same guy. Anyway, it's all good. So, what you say, be sexist? Okay, y'all, hold on. Oh, this traffic is really bad. Look, I don't watch that man. I don't care about what ZX got to say about me. They say he living with his mama. They say he can't make a whole lot of noise because he living with his mama. Child, let him say what he wants. I don't care. I don't care. I tell you what, I ain't selling secondhand clothes. Let that man say what he want to say. I'm glad I'm on his mind. I'm glad that I'm in the land of the living. So I don't care. So what hasn't he said about me? Y'all, I'm really taking a nonchalant attitude to what people think. Who cares? Okay, what? Okay. So he up there saying something and so on and so forth. Okay, what it got to do with me? That means he watching. For the mere fact that I was oblivious to what he's talking about, that means that I really don't care. So let him say what he want to say. Life is good over here. Maybe I'm getting ready to go to the movie and eat some popcorn. Okay. But now, is he really staying at his mama house? Now, I ain't trying to be messy, but is he really staying at his mama house? Please tell me that he ain't staying at his mama house and that the people are lying on him. Because I hope he ain't staying with his mama. Because the people say the man is over his mama house. And I hope that's not the truth. I hope that ain't the truth. So people say that the man staying with his mama. I hope that ain't the truth. Staying at his mama house. Jeez. I hope that ain't true. I don't know. I don't want to be spreading false narratives. But they said the man is staying with his mama. My God, today. Oh, baby, you can tell when Thanksgiving is about to hit. You can tell when the holidays are coming around, baby. The girls start just bringing you up on every hand. Oh, my God. So, beef and quiet, that's all you had to tell me. Okay, thank you. Thank you, boo. Moving right along. Oh, Lord. Okay. Anyway, what else is going on? You telling me about a man who got a degree from a school that don't even exist. Child, move on, move on. I don't get these people to light a J no more because it ain't worth it. Okay, it ain't worth it. Oh my God. Okay, what else is going on, y'all? I'm just riding till I get to my destination. I just came on to make some more money. Ain't that right, lyric? Ain't that right, lyric? Ain't that right, lyric? We just came on to make a little bit more money. Ain't that right, lyric? Come here. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, baby, baby? Come here. Ain't that right, lyric? Ain't that right? You all right back there? Oh, she looking out the window, honey. She's looking out the window. Just looking out of the window. Anyway, what's up, Melissa Scott? Melissa, you like my $3 Shein glasses? Girl, I didn't know what I was gonna get, and then I found out they was women glasses. I'm still gonna wear these bad boys. So anyway, but these are my Shein shades. So I got my Shein shades on tonight. For today. Every bit of $3, baby. I'm like, okay, $3. What's up? Y'all think that anything? Y'all think I'm concerned about a man who don't even take care of his teeth? Gotta say, a man who be wearing jupe. Gotta say, y'all got to be kidding. Come on, do me better than that now. Come on, be sexy. Y'all gotta do better than that. Oh my God, y'all gotta do better than that. Ooh, what you saying? Y'all know I got my contacts on, so I can't see that. I gotta get some of these progressive contacts. You know, I need to do that. I need to do that this week. I need to go ahead and go to the optometrist and get these progressive contacts. Pastor, what happened between you and you two? Cameron, nothing. Nothing. Nothing happened. She mad. Okay, she mad. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm sure she said some disparaging, ugly things about me. I'm not mad. No, people are really just questioning the situation of calling somebody a grease monkey. Then we found out that VS called her an African booty scratcher, which is crazy. I'm like, really? That's a term that we use when we were in school, but it was not right. So I'm like, oh, okay then. But then Max Boogie came on and said, no, it's not only she's been doing this. This is not the first time. You know, Max Boogie said she was on with some family members discussing the people, and a lot of people took offense to it. So that's all I was bringing up, and that I didn't call her out of a name, didn't um, do anything crazy, and all of this was alleged because again I didn't know all the particulars around it. People was telling me to go see Clativa, but then Miss Olivia went over to really find out what went on and what happened. And so I'm like, okay, but then Max Boogie came on and said what she said. But at the end of the day, people got to do what they got to do. I really don't care. Um, uh, you know, just be careful what you say, um, because that's your audience, and a lot of these people are your audience members, and if this is how you feel about the content creators, then you'll probably feel that way about the subscribers as well. But I'm not mad about it, and she may be mad about it, but it's all good, and I ain't stressed. I'm just going to my next destination with my $3 Shein shades on. All right, that's all. Now y'all act like I done called the lady a B, or like I done called her some out of her name. I just asked the question, did you do this? And what was the context? I got the context. But then somebody said, oh no, Jay, no, this is a thing that happens a lot. This is not the first time. And I'm like, oh, and that's it. And I'm like I said, either way, it is what it is. I'm always keeping my eyes open. Now, I did say I never really cared for her commentary because I thought she was a mean girl. I did say that I liked her and Sassy together. I really don't watch her now since Sassy has departed from the show, so I don't watch it as much. And is it me, or do she be dragging stuff out like it's almost like a bootleg Rachel Maddow? I'm like, could you just please tell it, girl? Why you got to be going over the river and through the woods and around the bend and the creek and between the roads with the forks? And girl, just say what you got to say and all of this. And then, but yeah, people be doing a lot. And I really, like I said, if I like your commentary, I like it. I ain't gonna look. I like Brian. I think Brian is funny. Even though I don't listen to Kwani anymore, but when Kwani used to come on, Kwani could just cuss, and I would be laughing off of how Kwani cuss. But there are content creators that I'm like, that's not my cup of tea, and she's one of them. But guess what? I may not be a lot of people's cup of tea, and that's fine. It is what it is. It's YouTube. It is truly YouTube. Oh, she talked. What about somebody, Mama? Pastor, she just talked your. Okay, well, okay. All right. Whatever that was, okay. Y'all, I'm not bothered. It's not all that serious. And people will act really out of their character because people toggle back and forth and they'll get a view, and it is what it is. Let people get a view. I ain't mad at it. Get a view. Get a click and a view. I ain't mad. Sorry, y'all. I hope I don't go to sleep in this movie, Lord, with my $3 Sheen shade. And y'all, I didn't come on for her. I came on because I'm just driving somewhere. I said my mail will make some more money and display my $3, no $3 Sheen shade. That's all. Shout out to Shein. What else is going on in the sector, you all? Anything worth mentioning? I'm so sorry. I'm yawning. My God, today. Look, look. Let me say this. I don't care what these people think. I don't care what they feel about me. It doesn't really matter. Personal attacks and stuff that does nothing to me. Baby, I'm B-sector, tried and true and tested. I'm not interested in all of that. My thing is, do you like the people over here? Do you think the people are grease monkeys? Do you think the people are beneath you over here? You know, I mean, is that your stick? Do you use the people you think you're doing? I'm just wondering. And that's it. And it's not. You know, it's like, no. And that'll just go on and through with it. That's all. Look, I ain't call you out. I ain't say that you did this or this or this. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. Hey, D Miss O. D Miss O. Ooh, girl, I'm yawning. D Miss O, you like my $3 Shein shade? Yeah. Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, uppity. What's up? Oh, D Miss O, you want the link? Girl, let me give you this link. Girl, I can barely see what these words are because I got my contacts on. You know I got to get some progressive lenses. So I'm going to drop the link. Demons O. Demons O said she wanted the link. Okay. There you go, Demons O. Bam. There go that link. There go the link. Come on, Demons O. Pop on up. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what the people is saying, girl. I can't even read the thing. I'm reading a little bit. I'm reading a little bit. I need you to interpret. Read. How them old churches used to be. Read, daughter. Read. Uh-huh. And in the harvest, okay? So I'm going to need Demons O to come over here and read. You on your way. Okay. Oh, there goes somebody. Demons O. Hold on. What's
Yes.
up, Demons O?
Pastor, they say you starting a whole diaspora war over here. What the hell you doing?
What? What the people saying in the chat, girl? I can't even read the chat good.
Well, now I had been checked out. I mean, I was in your chat live earlier, but I wanted to come up, but I had a study session in the library. I was just, and I must have missed y'all little thing when you had just cursing everybody up here, but I came in the end of YTC live just now. She was cussing you out. I was like, Lord, why the hell we get to this? I was like, what the hell y'all do on this live over
Oh,
here?
she cussing me out. Why she cussing me out? She too sophisticated and she's a Renaissance woman. Why is she cussing me out? Why is a Renaissance woman as in her of her caliber cussing me out?
I guess she don't like the fact that you call her a mean girl without she feel
She
like you
is a
told her
mean
to
girl.
call her
Because
mean.
mean girls don't curse people out. I mean, mean girls cuss people out rather. Yes, I do think she's mean. I do. I really do. I think her disposition is a mean one too. But I mean, I can have that. It's the B sector. I mean, people say that I'm messy and everything else, but you don't hear me cussing them out, do you, D Miss O? D Miss O, do I cuss them out?
I mean, no, you. I mean, no. I heard your first critique and the questions you had. You just wanted. You had questions. I never did. I didn't see how it came out though. I didn't know if she clicked the link, if y'all talked about it, whatever. But I
Well,
guess
no, she
not.
didn't click the link, but Diva Tomboy came on. Demas Olivia came on to say that VS called her an African booty scratcher. And so we were like, oh, okay, you know. But then, what's her name? Oh, God, I can't think of that. Max Boogie came on. Not Diva Tomboy, but Max Boogie came on to say, no, Jay, this is not the first time she did this. She was on a live with her family members, and they were asking how could she be on this and everything. And so Max Boogie said this is not her first time. But really, I really never had an opinion. I was just saying, I mean, it went up into, you know, what black people go into. And I mean, it was a really good conversation because it really just jumped off from her into something else. But that's what the people said that she did. Now, I never said she did it because I kept on saying I didn't see the commentary. I didn't see what was happening, but it was making its rounds. But, you know, I mean, she can cuss and do what she wants to. It is what it is. This
I
is a
knew she
free
was gonna be
country.
mad at just Crystal because, and they was gonna call her out because I was like, well, Jay, I was gonna see how this is gonna go because I was like, oh Lord, I said, too bad I can't stick around for it because I know somebody finna mention just Crystal's titles and Grease Monkey titles over there, but I'm gonna stay out of it because.
Yeah, I mean, but she can be mad. I mean, everybody can be mad. The Bible said, "Be angry, but sin not." That's Bible. See, the Bible even said you can be mad, but they say sin not. That's Bible. So she can be mad, just sin not. That's all. What the people saying in the chat, D Miss O? Because I can't see.
Because they were saying that just Crystal be calling people grease monkeys, but y'all, I think she think it's an African thing at this point, and I think it's some of the African people feel that way because
Well,
they
just
like,
Crystal shouldn't be calling people no grease monkey either.
oh,
See
I,
what I'm
you
saying?
know, they
Nobody
wanted
should
me to
be
be mad
calling.
about that, but I'm not getting mad about a damn thing because people don't give a fuck about shit when it's done to me. I'm letting people say whatever the hell they want to, just don't say it to
Yeah,
me.
I mean, no one should be saying it. Nobody should be saying it at all. I mean, that's what I'm saying. No one should be calling nobody anything. You know what I'm saying, Demons O? That's
I
the
mean, yeah,
problem.
I agree, but like you know, I think that's two. I think the colorism argument is one, and this whole thing. But I don't think colorism and then the whole uppity African thing. We can have a whole separate discussion on that because I don't think they're the same thing. And I know that they don't like a lot of them don't like the colorism topic either. But to me, it's the same thing. So I don't know. I'm just not even going to be picking one which is worse. It all depends on your perspective. So it's best for me just to not say anything unless you're talking to me.
Yeah, I just think that people need to look at their long term and short term when they argue and stuff. And you can't tell people how to fight. You really can't. But at the end of the day, you know, you got to think. You got subscribers. You got people who are black, and you know, people looking at you like, well, do you feel that way about me or what have you? It's a lot of things that people can feel that way about. But yeah, child, I ain't no fool angry like that. My God, who is this? Oh, this is Uppity. What's up, Uppity? Did you get your money? Did you get
Yes,
your
I
money,
got my
girl?
money, Juicy. Thank you. Thank you, Juicy. Um, thank you, Juicy. He did cash at me. I'm sorry if I replied late to you, Juicy. It's just that
No, no,
this
I
is
just
not.
wanted to make sure you got it.
Yeah, I got my money, but I did reply a little late, so my apologies for that. But Demas, oh, there is certainly a difference. I wanted to have a conversation with Pisa, but unfortunately, she wanted to talk to Brooke so she could look smart. And I'm not saying she's not smart, but anybody's gonna look smart compared to Brooke. But my thing
Oh,
was
I
this.
missed all of that. I was at the library. Did we have
Yeah,
a
child.
conversation?
No, I started it with this. I said that because which I am not in this. I like YouTube cameras and I like Juicy. So they battling. I said this is gonna be a good battle.
No, but no,
And
no, 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 no. We're not battling.
I'm
I just heard what was going on, and I talked about it. And this is the thing: don't YouTube cameras come on and talk about the things that are happening in the beef sector? I don't get mad at her. So can I not talk about things in the beef sector, even if it pertains to her? Because she is in the beef sector. And one thing is, I never said that she said those things. I was questioning. I was asking people. Max Boogie and Diva Tomboyish was saying some things. I read some things that was in Diva Tomboyish community wall. Miss Olivia came in, had some conversation about it. Then Miss Olivia went over and she said, "Oh, so VS did this," and to get some context in it. So we got the context, and then Max Boogie said, "But Jay, this is not the first time this has happened. She's done this a couple of times." So my thing is, it's really up to the audience to decide. I haven't decided. Now, do I think she's a mean girl? Yes. Do I always listen to commentary? No, I don't. But I'm not saying that she shouldn't be here. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be a content creator, but I think sometimes you got to use your long-term strategy and be proactive and not always reactive. So that's what I'm saying. But I'm really not arguing with the woman, to be honest. And,
Well, I
and
was just speaking for my.
Tina, that
I,
adult
well, I was
bullying
just
shit need to stop. Y'all
wait
some
up, wait
butt
up.
ass bullies.
yeah. I like
Tina,
both of them.
Oh, wait a minute,
suck a
wait a
dick,
minute. I see
Tina.
YouTube. Hold on, I see YouTube camera in the comments. What did she say? I can't read it.
Um, she said
She
done
said
what and you believe
done.
that.
She said done what and you believe that.
What was that? I didn't hear that.
Somebody got an echo, but she said done what and you believe that.
Well, I
So
mean,
basically, what you're saying, she's saying, what are you accusing her of doing, and why do you
I
believe
haven't.
it?
No. I don't believe anything. I report, and it's up to the people to believe it. I do think she's a mean girl. I've always said that. I said that when her and Sassy was together, so it ain't nothing new about that. But my thing is, Olivia went over and said, "Okay, so BS called her this, and the third, so that's why she came back with that." And then Max Boogie said, "Well, she's done this, and this is not." So Max Boogie believes that she uses people for the content and at the same time tries to demean them and acts like she's better. That's Max Boogie. I've not had the privilege to really sit on her platform and talk to her that way. But my thing is, you're in the beef sector, and just like everybody gets talked about, you get talked about too. Now, if you decide to cuss people out and act belligerent, baby, that's up to you. That's up to you. I mean, everybody has a choice to make. Now, I did say that if VS did call her that name, I would have been more proactive than reactive and really kind of figured it out. And then I would have told her, and this is what I said, that well, you're part of the diaspora as well. You're part of Africa as well. Your ancestors probably came over during the Atlantic slave trade too. So when you talk about me, you talk about yourself. This is who we are. This is who we are. Now that would have been my response, but that's not my fight. That's her fight. But I can give my discourse. I mean, am I censored? Should I not say anything? I'm just asking.
So now YouTube camera. Let me tell you what she said just now. She made a couple other comments, but right now I guess she said I definitely won't, and I talked about you. Oh well, and then she said if she did, I didn't hear you say shit, and she's calling you a hypocrite.
Well, I think you're a hypocrite too, but guess what? I'm here for my coin. I really don't know you, and I don't really take it personally. But a lot of people think you're hypocritical as well. But the difference between me and you is I don't have to go curse people out and get all belligerent and out my body. I'm sure that you've said things about pastors as well, but pastors just don't really get all out. It's about the coin, baby. And again, I mean, it is what it is. Play your role. You got the script. Play it. It is what it is, and whether you believe what I said or not, it really doesn't matter. All I said is at the end of the day, you have to be very careful because there is a friction between some of the people of the diaspora and some of the people of the United States who happen to be black. And I think that
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
that could be. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Pastor Juicy, I touched on that because they was on a platform. I really don't know what the origin of your argument was, but based on what I'm hearing, what you're saying now, what she was saying in her live earlier, I was saying two things can be right at one time. At the same time, like black to me, black Americans, whether they were on a slave ship or they was indigenous to America, they paved the way for a lot of people. That's why a lot of black people they like to come here. I've always thought that, and I feel like black American people we don't necessarily come from Africa. It was a whole big rigmarole on YouTube camera slide. But she did also say that she didn't like what you said, and she gonna start responding to you, putting your name in titles. And I feel like this will be a good
But
battle. I
why?
don't.
Wait, let me say something. Baby, let me say this. This is the B sector, and do what you need to do. I don't care. I really don't care. I mean, we can have a conversation, or you can do what you're doing. As you can see, I haven't come to your channel. I haven't dropped in your stuff, acting crazy. I mean, we can have a conversation, but you have your panel. I have my panel. You have your opinion. I have mine. I just don't have to curse people out and get all out of my skin to have a conversation. I really don't. And I just
Now,
thought a little bit more of you.
Pastor Juicy, if you two came and hit your lick, will you return the favor for hers?
I may. It could. It could happen. But I
Yeah, I think
don't
this is
need
good and organic beat. I think y'all should hit each
yeah,
other lick.
because one thing I can say, I never called her out of her name. I never disparaged her to say this, and the third. I only listened to what the people said, what was in there. I addressed it. And I'm like, well, what else? I said, is this been verified? Where's the link of what has been said? And some people went to Claudiva, and then Miss Olivia went. And when Miss Olivia said what she said, I'm like, I get it. And then Max Boogie came up and said what she said. But again, I never called this woman out of her name or said anything to that extent. So, it is what it is. I mean,
No,
people, they respond how they want to respond.
I agree.
Go
I
ahead.
even told her. I feel like Pastor and YouTube camera will be a good one because neither one of y'all really get dirty unless it's necessary or somebody got you on y'all feelings. And y'all both don't go offline in general. So I think this is a good, clean beat that the people can enjoy because y'all going to drag, drag,
But
drag.
baby, but baby, let me say this up. It ain't a beat. And unlike what people do, I'm not prone to fall for folk fights because I've been in this thing. I'm not new to it. I'm true to it, and I don't sit here and fight with folk. I said what I said, and I didn't say anything disparaging about her. I gave my opinion about something, and I do exactly what she do every morning. She come on and she talk about things. She gives her opinion about things as well, and that's what I'm doing as well. So I don't understand how she can give her opinion about things and I can't. And that's been a criticism of some people with YouTube camera because they said that she came on Lemon demanding things and acting this way and what people are accusing her of, they said that's what she did on Lemon's panel to demand and do this. And I'm like, this is the B sector, baby. You can't demand nothing. But hey, to each his or her own. But it ain't a beef. I didn't even know she was mad until y'all said something.
Yeah, I'm just calling it that. It may not be a beat to y'all, but I was just saying like she addressed it because I didn't even know y'all was having a conversation. Should have like y'all. Yeah. But what I want to say is this. Now I have a question for you guys. Did y'all know y'all could be indigenous of two lands? Somebody was on YouTube camera because this started a whole debate, right? So I was trying to explain to her like I've always been Pan African because I prefer men from the diaspora or diaspora, how you want to say it, diaspora, diaspora. I prefer men from that. You know what I'm saying? Mostly Caribbeans, not so much African, because I feel like an African man and American man, their ideology lines up way too much for me. And black women are always at the bottom of the totem pole. So there was somebody on YouTube camera saying they was indigenous to Africa and America. How you do that? Can y'all explain that to me?
Well, I don't know. I'm indigenous to where I was born. So, but I know that
Right.
I know where my ancestors came from. And I don't disparage my African roots because that's where my ancestors came from. That's where pretty
Well, I
much
don't
that's the
believe I
cradle.
came from Africa though. You know, not everybody in America came from Africa. I don't
Well,
believe that
baby,
because
no, baby. That's the cradle of civilization. Even the Europeans came from Africa because until they find another uh, specimen that dates as long as older than Lucy, then
they did.
everybody came from it.
They did.
They,
It's in New Mexico. In New Mexico, they found two
well,
layers.
go ahead. So I want you to do this. You give me the reputable, credible source, and then
No
we can have
problem.
that
I
conversation.
will. No problem. I'm like,
But my thing
that's
is,
why I like
my thing is
Juicy.
this uppity. My thing is this uppity. So if you're not from West Africa, where are you from then? If you didn't, your origins didn't come from there, then where?
Well, I believe my origin come from America, but I like the question you asked before that. You said give me the stat and data, and you're the only person today that asked me that, which I would gladly do and tag you in because they were the
Okay.
same bone hunting tools found at 2 layers in the earth of New Mexico after Africa. So yeah, scientifically, Africa is not known for that anymore. But that's not to say that some people didn't come over here, but there is an actual island going on right now where all parts of the world has told their people, not just the United States, every part. They told these people stop going over there because so many people get killed, and they don't want to risk their armed forces on either side of the world trying to retrieve your body. So they're what's considered a no go. They consider these people Indian. They have pictures of these people, and they are darker than most Africans, and they're calling them Indian. So black people are indigenous to all lands. But like I said, when it comes to black people in history, they'll wipe it out before they tell you the truth.
Interesting, uppity. So, but again, there's no beef between me and YouTube camera. I just said what I said. I asked those questions, and my thing is everybody has a day where people question and say things about them. But the thing is, I did not call her out of the name. I did not say, "Oh, it must be true." I was asking, "Well, did this happen?" And people said yes, and then I'm like, "So, what if you got the context of it?" But we grown. What is being said? Because I can't see what's being said. I don't even know if that person is still up here or not. But
No, she's
it
still in
ain't
there,
no
but she
beef.
arguing with somebody in your chat. But you, Jay Woods, I don't know if you noticed your microphone is board. I
It
don't
is
know.
because I'm
I don't know.
traveling. I'm traveling.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, she's in your chat, but she's arguing with somebody. They're telling her just pull out, but I don't think she should pull out. This is a good thing. Jay Wilson got good roasting skills, but so do you two cameras. They both have good roasting skills, and I think they will both. This is some organic beef, and it's bringing education. Because one thing I like about this beef, they both know things, and Jay Wilson has the level-headed enough to ask questions. Jay Wilson, if y'all notice, he's the first person today to say, "Uppity, can you bring me the facts?" While I'm begging y'all to ask me to bring it, and I would gladly give Jason Wilson that immediately.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you now. It's better.
Yeah. So anyway, but there's no beef. You know, I mean, and then somebody said that she doubled down and she said F.J. Wilson. And I'm like, well, what is that all about? Because my thing is, you know, this is what I said. This is the context that it was meant in. And I would have been like, okay, okay, cool. But all of this extra, I'm like, well, baby, what is this all about? I mean, uh, hey,
I don't know. But I'm about to get down. But Jay Wilson, what I do think is you and YouTube Camera should have a whole shutdown. I think y'all both know y'all need to learn how to use that join live feature and have a whole debate. You could be on your channel getting your coin. She could be on her channel getting her coin, and the people could be entertained because we are interested. She was able to go live for
I know
almost
you
six
all
hours.
are, but YouTube camera, maybe like me. Sometimes it's all good. I'll think about it, but it's really no beef. People talk about something. Ooh,
No,
it's a
I don't.
beef. And
I said debate. That's
not
all I said.
really nothing.
I probably use the wrong
Nothing.
terminology.
It's really nothing to debate. Either you feel that way or you don't. And if she doesn't feel that way, then there's nothing to debate. But if she feels that Black Americans are beneath or Black Americans are to be treated a certain way, then that's a conversation that we should have. But if she doesn't feel that way, and if she's been misrepresented, then that's a whole nother ball game. So that's what I'm saying, uppity. So yeah, that's all I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
get what you're saying, but I would love to hear y'all go back and forth because I think it would be funny and organic and nothing we never seen. But I can't force y'all to do nothing because y'all talking about each other anyway. Why not debate each other? And if y'all don't want to go on each
Well,
other's
it's
cameras,
one thing.
then
It's
why?
one thing to attack someone. It's another thing to ask questions and get things in context. If it's been said, if it's been put out there, then we're going to talk about it. And my thing is, if we can't talk about you, then why are you on YouTube? And that's the whole
Yeah,
thing.
but
I
you
don't
saying, but
expect
who?
people.
Can I ask you a question? You were saying that Miss Olivia, did you say Miss Olivia said something about her calling us flying monkeys? Because Miss Olivia calls black people flying monkeys too.
Miss Olivia does a lot of things, and do I agree with it? I don't. I just,
Yeah.
but I don't do that. I don't be calling folks this, and that because at the end of the day, I'm a black person. Now, Miss Olivia has a reason why she said she called people flying monkeys. I forgot the reasoning, but she's talked about that, and she said some things about that. So I find that interesting. But again, that's her platform. Miss
Right.
Olivia can explain that. But the biggest thing is, I heard this morning. It was news. I said, well, let me go ahead and talk about it, which I did. I asked questions. A few people came up to say, yes, this happened. And then Miss Olivia came up, and then Miss Olivia did some further investigation. And Miss Olivia said, well, BS called her this, and this is why she called her that, but you can't tell people how to fight. And
Right.
so after, like, okay, and then we got into a whole nother conversation. Then Max Boogie came on and say, well, this is not the first time. She does that quite a bit with a lot of people. And I said, oh, okay. And so my thing is Max Boogie telling the truth? Do you come after people like this?
Well,
A
what did,
lot of
hold
people.
on. Can I ask you a question, Juicy? What did Max Boogie say? Well, what I do want to say this way because
Max,
I think you got
Max
to.
Boogie said she was
Your mic is going in and out. Juicy Pastor.
playing some things.
Oh,
Can you still hear me? Can
now
you
I can
still
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. I hear you now.
Okay, y'all hold on for a minute. I just got off my Bluetooth for my car, so I'm gonna have to turn some things up. So give me a minute. Okay, can you
No
hear me
problem.
still?
I can hear you, but it's a lot of
Okay,
static.
give me a minute. I know what I gotta do. Hold on.
No problem. And while he's fixing his mic, see, Amy, you cannot get me off my swag when I know the truth. But anyway, what I was saying was this: if I don't have a problem with Miss Olivia, as y'all know. To me, there's never a great time for black people to refer to other black people as flying monkeys. And at the end of the day, if you're going to do that, you're setting the stage for others. You got two people up here now, Jay, with Mr. Juicy Pastor.
Okay,
But
can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but you got two people up here.
Okay, I'm gonna take one up. Give me a minute. Hold on for a minute. Let me see which one is actually okay. I know which one I gotta take out now. All right, can you hear me?
Perfect. Let me mute. Go ahead.
So anyway, Max Boogie said that she was talking to relatives, and it was not in a good manner towards black people. And so that was what Max Boogie said. Now, I wasn't privy to that conversation. I heard what Max Boogie said, but I never said that the lady was this and this. Now, I did say again, though, that I thought she was a mean girl. And I've always said that when her and Sassy was together. And I did say that, I look at Sassy talent and her, and it almost gives me that, it gives me well, I can't say her, but the talent and sassy thing, taking people out and doing these things and then saying things. And I thought, sometimes people do things like that. So I mentioned that. But that's it. That's about
Well,
it.
okay, I get
And
what you said. But YouTube cameras, Max Boogie, they're both not American women, right? I like both women. I think YouTube cameras from Africa, Max Boogie is from Haiti. For Oregon's is a Haitian. YouTube cameras, Oregon is in Africa. So we never know what the underlying issue is with that. You know what I'm saying? Because Africa did try to just do a whole, I'm not saying this has nothing to do with YouTube cameras, but Africa just did try to do a whole black national thing and discount Haiti. You know what I'm saying? So they whole countries is beefing. So you have to worry about underlying issues with certain things. But my thing was this: like the only thing I'm saying is like when people should not hold American black people to standards that they don't hold themselves to, especially since most American black people are not trying to get into their countries and they're trying to get into ours based on our ancestry. Cherise, don't ask me no dumbass question like that. You know I'm not. Hey, TMO.
Hey, y'all, I'm back. Child. But y'all know how this go up and like it's not even YTC fault. I think the reason why people get outraged is that I don't know. I don't know. We have a list of certain people that we not that are not problematic or they're not used to people
Hello.
getting attacked. But if it's me and you, then they can attack all day long. But I think people think certain people like, why are you coming at them? Blah blah. They not really like this. And Jay Wilson was like, well, I want to do the commentary. I'm gonna comment on the commentary. Nobody's exempt, but let's not act like we have not a set a standard in the sector that certain people are exempt. Because no matter
Yeah,
how much
I
they
agree
be
with
on
you.
these,
I agree with you, Demon Soul. But the only thing I'm going to disagree with it is some people. The reason why they attack me because it's easy because they know that I don't care. I'm going to double down before I take it away. Right? I think why some people
No.
attack you because they know they can get under your skin, and you shouldn't let them. If you got a principle and moral, just stand on it. Don't make
no, I
people
ain't
sway
going
you.
to
Don't
No.
make
anyway.
people,
I'm just saying why he probably getting knocked. Because I think Jay Wilson is the surprise, the outrage, because he said he commenting on commentary. But we always do that in the sector, and it's not even why he be
right?
wrong.
Exactly. But I did. But don't you think you? Well, I don't know if you like YouTube cameras or not. I like her, so I think her and Jay Wilson would be fun because they both petty as hell. You know what I'm saying? They both like this those slick shade.
No, don't
Yeah,
put
but
them
I don't. But she
together.
was upset. She was really, really upset today, though. I don't
He
know what she
was.
was
I
mad
didn't know
about.
what happened. She really was upset with him, but I don't know what happened. That's why I don't have a comment on it. I was asking questions though. That's it. I asked them
They
both
can have
questions.
fun with it. Yeah, it would be fun. I think they
Yeah,
both
they
would have
could have
fun
fun
with
with it.
it.
I'm not saying
Damn,
beat.
they
I
talking
want
like
them to
Jay
have fun with it.
Wilsonite.
Yeah.
What you say, Shafi?
I said they talking like he went here.
Well, I mean, it is
Well,
what
we
it is,
thought he was
Shafi.
fixing his sound or something.
No, I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh yeah, that wasn't it at all. Yeah, he's been here the whole time.
Sheffy, I saw you in that car, and you, Sheffy, I don't know. Sheffy, you
Well,
seem
Jay
very
Wilson,
tricky.
Jay
You
Wilson,
seem very tricky, Sheffy. I don't
tell me
know.
how you feel about me.
I like
Tell
you,
me.
Sheffy, but I think you tricky. I don't
I don't
know.
want to hear nothing about you liking me. What you mean I'm tricky?
I don't know. I don't know. Hold on for a minute. I gotta do something. Y'all, hold on.
Okay. Well, good
Yes,
afternoon, you
you
two.
see, listen to the spirit. It will never lead you wrong. But yeah, I do think a
Now,
good conversation with YouTube cameras and oh, she want to talk. I can mute. Oh, I thought so. So anyway, like I said, a conversation
you
with him
see
to be
this
having
nigga ain't
what
shit.
happened. Oh, see, every time I talk, they want to talk.
Yeah, yeah, let
There
me
you
just go
go.
ahead and do
They'll
it.
do
You know,
anything
I
but do a
find it
DY
funny how
interplay.
you have such a comment or such an opinion when the only niggas that okay, she gone. The only niggas that she will allow, let her tell it, will fuck her is niggas from different countries. Just so they
I'm
can get
back,
a
y'all.
discount.
Ooh, what y'all talking about? Ooh,
Oh
somebody
wow.
saying, yeah.
Oh Jay Wilson, I'm sorry. I think I
Oh
said
no,
that.
no, I ain't saying that, but I said it seemed really like it's like, what's going on, y'all?
Oh, Jay
Anyway,
Wilson. I just
yeah.
thought that she shouldn't have like well, that's bad to say. She could have no opinion, but she shouldn't have no opinion because the reason why I'm saying that is she only screws guys from Jamaica or black men from other countries. So I don't understand why she has such a
Now, how
an
do we even
opinion.
know this?
Well, cause she said it. And she said
Okay.
that
Yeah,
her baby daddy.
Uppity only dates
Hold on.
Jamaican
Excuse me.
men.
All three baby daddies is from different countries. They not black. They from
Yeah,
different
Uppity doesn't like
continents. She don't
African
like black
Americans.
men. She don't want to have babies
Right,
by black men. So I was
right.
confused
Okay.
about why she
Interesting.
has such a Jay Wilson. That's all I need, a child. Uh-huh. Yeah, you see that nigga. So I'm. Oh, damn. That's not what I
But
wanted to
let me
say.
say this, you all. I mean, again, all I did was give comment and commentary on what was being said. I did not call that lady out of her name. I did not call her anything. I just commented on what was going on. Listening to people. Now, I did say what I said. I said two things. I said that I think she's a mean girl. And then I mentioned the talent sassy situation. Wondering, hey, this is this the new thing? We show up with people and put them in a bad light. Because Sheffy, let me say this now. I'm mixed on you because Sheffy, you do some stuff and you be doing some stuff and you like, well, I didn't mean because like when you were saying that, oh, I'm inviting this person, and you know good and well I just had finished having an incident with Joyce and what's her name? Oh, I can't think of her name. What's her name? Kimmy. And I'm like, why would you do that, Sheffy? And so I'm like,
What? Wait, what did I do again?
because you invited some people who had some words with earlier.
Oh,
And
Jay
then I'm
Wilson,
like, if
that
that's
was
the
like
case, then you meet with them and I won't meet with you because I don't have time for confusion. However,
Invite
I
for what?
do.
Wait a minute, y'all having
Jay
another
Wilson.
get
That's
together?
two.
This was,
That's
this
two
was,
or
this
three
was,
months ago.
no, Chef, but Sheffy, I'm just bringing out instances because again, it's 2 or 3 months ago, but I thought about that. And then I thought about your situation in Sassy. And that,
Oh, Jay
I, I'm,
Wilson.
I'm,
Jay Wilson.
I'm
I don't
mixed.
want to
Hold
talk.
on for a minute. I'm mixed because then I saw what talent did to nest them, and I'm like, are these people whole goal to embarrass folk? Is that what they try to do,
What did
or
Talon
act
do
like
to
they?
Nestle? I guess I done missed something.
Well, no, you remember they went to that 6-star restaurant and they had that caviar, and then Ness wound up going to the restaurant and eating more. Child, it was because he ordered for them. So I'm like, I was looking at that, but
Jay Wilson, do you see what's going on in your chat right now? The last
no,
10
what's going on?
comments. They talking
What's
about
going on?
graping and
They
stuff.
they said about who?
Graping.
What is that?
Oh, graping. Just take the G off. The G off.
Well, my ushers,
What
go
is
ahead, ushers,
it?
and
We talking
block
about like
people.
7 different topics. Let's get back on track. Pastor, the problem is they're saying that you're trying to make this about Africans
Well,
and
hold
not
on. Let
about
Jay
African
Wilson.
Americans. Because you had people up on your platform who call
Well, hold
colors
on.
names.
Jay
And
Wilson
the
wanted to
Africans are
have a
kind of
topic
upset
with
with
me
you
though.
right
I
now.
know he wanted to speak to me.
Hold on for a minute, y'all. I got somebody coming up. Look, ushers, if somebody's doing something crazy, just
Oh,
take them
I
out. I
hate
gotta take.
chaos. I'm just gonna get down.
Hold on, y'all. No, 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 no. I gotta get taking my contacts off, y'all. I can't see. I gotta take my contacts off. Hello.
You see, there was nothing to see. Somebody was trying to encourage me to go do something. I said, don't act and do nothing with a person that threatened to break my children. And
Oh,
people came in the
no, Jay
platform and said
Wilson.
that he
This
didn't
is
say
a
it. And I said,
doxer
yes,
that
he
we
did.
have.
I got the clip. Why would she bring it up on your panel? I would never know. But I didn't say nothing disrespectful to your chat. I respect everybody's chat
We
rules,
have a
unlike that
doxer
person.
online.
So, like I said, people been acting begging me to join a contest that I don't fuck with people. So I know how to get around stuff, and just you know that better than anybody. So what I said was the correct terms in YouTube. That's why you didn't know
Mm.
what breaking means. But somebody else brought it up, and they were saying that Pizza and King Roman News made up. And I said she can make up with him because he didn't threaten to rape her children. And Pizza told me that he didn't threaten to rape mine when we already know Lemon already because ODS is a
Pizza, would
punk.
you mind coming up here, please?
Lemon had him admit to threatening to break
Pizza,
my
if you
son.
out there.
And I got the clip on. I got the clip that I sent to the FBI. So I'm not gonna sit here and
Oh,
I'm not gonna talk to no man. And at the end of the day, gay men in general should be ashamed of that because they should not want that reputation out there because that's the
Excuse me. Hey,
reputation.
hold on for me. Let me stop you. Let me stop you. Stop that. Don't even say that because don't put nothing on gay men because we can go with heterosexual people. Stop that. Deal with who you dealing with, uppity. Stop looping
But that's
people
who I
into
was
your mess.
dealing
No, no,
with.
no, no, no,
she
no, no,
always
no, no,
do
no,
that.
no, no, no. Loop people who you are dealing with because when you say that, then you say me, and I don't give 2 cents about
No,
doing
I
anything to
never
your
accused you
children.
that you see. You
Okay,
know, I
but
never
see,
You
accused you
that's
of
what
said
I'm
that.
that
saying,
too,
uppity.
but Jay
You
Wilson.
gotta watch that
No,
language you give
Juicy,
because
you cannot get sensitive
No,
about.
no,
See,
don't call
how
him
you
I'm
Juicy.
only
not, I'm
sensitive
not,
Cause
about
I'm not,
that
I'm
part,
not, I'm
Juicy?
not getting
When I
sensitive.
told you
Well,
that he sit here threatening to break my son.
If it's King or if somebody who said that, call their name out. Don't
That's
call,
what I
cause,
said.
okay,
And
then,
no,
cause
no,
don't, cause
no.
that's just
Chat
like
is
telling,
up here because
no, I
she
have
mad
not.
because I left
Take
your
me out of
panel
this.
because I'm
Take
not
me
gonna
out
help
of
her
this.
build her second
I have
page,
nothing to
and she's
deal with
pointing
that.
out
I
something
have
in your
nothing to do with
chat
that.
that
I have
YouTube would
nothing to
not
do
even
with
be
what you're
caring
talking
about.
about.
She came up here saying,
You're
"Oh, Juicy, you see what they
deflecting.
saying in your page?"
You're deflecting.
We was
You
having a
accused the word
conversation,
in Jay
not even
Wilson's
an
chat. I have
argument, right?
nothing to do with
They've been
this.
begging me all
I have
day to
nothing to
be a
do with
part of
this.
a contest when I told them I don't want to be a part of this person because he threatened to break my son. I don't hide this fact.
I have
So that's
nothing to
what I
do with
said.
that.
And I kept it on that person. And so like only time I reference
all
a
right,
group
so
of
let's get
people
back to
is
what's
when I
at
said what
hand
I
though.
said
Hold
to
on,
you
let me
just
get back
now.
at hand. I'm just reading YouTube cameras comments. So let me get back on.
Yeah,
Y'all, let me
get
say this.
back on that. Thank you.
I do not, hold on,
No, don't tell her what to do.
I don't have progressive lenses, so I can see everything. But when
Not
it comes to
progressive
small,
lenses. I'm sorry.
Don't be fake.
I'm
Please don't be
older,
fake,
yes,
Jay Wilson.
and you get older, you gonna have them too. So let me
I'm
go
24.
on ahead.
My eyesight is still 20/20. But
Well,
everybody
that's
got
good.
our
How
own
about
Okay,
your
colors.
teeth?
All
Jay,
right,
let
girl.
me
Let me
ask
read.
you,
Let me
let me
read what
ask
I
you a
was saying. This
question.
sounds so stupid. You heard I was talking to relatives, people. And well, were you or not,
Nobody, we can
honey?
have a conversation on your
So
platform about
I'm
real
looking at
topics.
this.
I'm getting deep, but I don't
American
know what
making
chatting
up
up doing, and
shit
I'm not
on
about to
me.
play
This
these games.
wait,
All
hold on,
right,
hold
but
on, hold
bye,
on, hold on,
Vita.
hold
So
on,
you can leave.
hold on. I'm reading this. Hold on. This is what's at hand. This is what I asked someone to read this. American making up shit on me, and this messy queen is back. Also, now we're going to result to name calling. So you know what? This YouTube camera, either you did or you didn't, or you didn't. That's all you have to say. But again, I think it's so funny that you can talk about everything, but when people talk about you, it's an issue. And then for you to even say what you said, a messy queen, okay, whatever, whatever,
Okay, and
whatever.
Pastor, I'm gonna get down too. First thing I want to tell you is
Okay,
that me
goodbye.
and you, we don't need help arguing.
Goodbye.
Me and you
No,
gonna
you
argue
already insulted
at
him.
any time,
You
any given
already
time,
insulted him.
because
You
we don't
already
agree on a
insulted
lot of
him.
stuff.
No, I'm not
But there are
insulted.
people
I'm
that
just
like
saying
to come
don't
to your
wrap the whole
panel lying
community.
on me,
Don't
and I
don't
can't
wrap the
get to
whole
correct that.
community.
Yeah, she doing a lot though. You know, that's how she
Huh?
do.
Don't
Pastor,
wrap the
what I
whole
do to your
community in
community?
this.
What I do to your
So I
community?
don't have a problem with you, uppity. I'm just saying
Thank you.
I just
And
want to
I
stop
not
that.
kept the focus on one person in your chat because they
Not
keep begging
really.
me to be a part of something, and I don't want to deal with
Okay.
that person.
But uppity, but
Thank
let
you.
me
That's all
focus
I
Oh
on.
said.
Okay, I
wow.
got you, uppity
And
now. So
I'm
let me
getting
focus.
down. So
But
don't be
let me
letting
focus
nobody
on
block
this.
Hurry
uppity.
up.
I was very
Okay.
civil in your chat.
Uppity,
Later.
I
nobody
am.
has blocked you. But let me get back
I
to what was
know, but
going
I
on.
just want to correct
All
the
right, I
crime
got
Okay,
you. All
again.
keep
right, all
She
going.
got
right.
to build her
Look.
second page off the
Okay.
Hurry
dirt.
up.
Fuck
Y'all
you.
stop
Hurry up.
fighting me.
We
Y'all
doing
stop
too
doing this
much.
on my channel. Let me address what was said. Let me address what it said. Um, YouTube camera, you do your commentary in the morning, and I'm sure everybody doesn't agree with what you have to say. I'm sure there are people who don't like you as well. So why can't I do it again? And it's misinformation. So okay, clarify the misinformation. Either you do or you don't. It doesn't matter. But um, Max Boogie said she heard what she heard, and that's it. YouTube, Hollywood News. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I'm 54 years old, glad to have, and it's not Ozempic, boo, it's Wegovy. If you're gonna get the medicine right. But I don't have time to sit here and do feeble attacks. That's what she said. Okay, find a doctor in Mexico. I mean, again, all of this petty stuff, I'm sitting here listening to it. I've heard it all before. I heard it all before. But my thing is this: if you can do this with me, and I think it's all a play. And let me tell you what I really think it is. I think it's a play. I think it is a play. Now, some people really don't care for you, and you fought with VS and you said some things, and a lot of Black people took issue with what you had to say. Miss Olivia clarified that somebody called you a name, and I get it. They called you a name. But then somebody came up and said, um, well, I heard her talk with her family members, and it seemed like it was disparaging people, and this is not the first time. And that's all I've really said. Now, I did say you a mean girl, and what you're doing right now is just only um, reinforcing what I've always thought about you. And so it is what it is. And what I'm going to say is, honey, I don't care what you say about me. I'm not here losing sleep and cussing folk out and acting a fool. And I'm very surprised at you. Now, I can understand beef sector and how we do stuff, but it seems like this has really gotten into your craw. It seems like you are really bothered by this, and you shouldn't be. And I'm very surprised that this has. But if you're going to be in the sector, just be in the sector. I just think it's really funny at the end of the day. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Hey, Queen Tulsa, what people want to do is come to the beef sector on their terms. And you're not going to come to the beef sector on your terms. If you talk about people, people have the right to talk about you. If you say things about people, people will say things about you. But the difference is, I've only heard what was said. I've only saw what was on the board. And we were discussing that. And I'm looking at you saying all of this crazy stuff, YouTube camera. And but again, I don't have to go and say disparaging things. And what you say about me has no effect. You got to do better. I've heard it all before. And what you're saying is nothing that I haven't heard before. But my thing is, I hope you are not a carpetbagger. I hope you are not a person who comes over to reap the benefits, but really not be a part of the community. Uh, there are people who want the benefit to talk about beef sector, but when beef sector talks about them, they seem to have a problem. And I hope that's not you. I hope you know that if you're over here and if you're talking about us, then we will definitely have words about you. The only thing is, no one has had any disparaging words about you. And how you are reacting to this is very suspect to me. And I just think there may be some truth to it. I know that there's truth that you are a mean girl, and you are. You are a mean girl. You are a person who really is mean. I knew that, and I said that, and it's not something that I have not said. But now you really prove it. So let me see what else is being said. I don't know who she was in a hotel with, baby. Mm. I don't know if she's still here or not. I don't care. Oh, baby, I ain't cutting this off. I'm good. I'm good, baby. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I'm not sitting here arguing with people. And what really gets me is the angrier this makes you, then the more I'm curious about this situation. Because, yeah, I'm very curious about this situation. Because and I know you talking to uppity, but I'm very curious. I'm like, we talked about this, and so yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, y'all, what else? What else you all thinking? Because like I said, um, she can click or not click the link. It doesn't matter to me. Well, this is the thing. YouTube news. I only said what I've seen and what was put out, and asked, was this really happening? And when did this happen? So I can't inquire. I can't inquire. I can't inquire. So y'all coming over here saying, ooh, she doing this and this, and y'all beefing. No, I ain't beefing. Mm-mm. I ain't beefing. Either you feel this way about black people or you don't. And if you don't, then no problem. I still think you're a mean girl. And I mean, I feel that way. Who is Brenda Joe? I don't know Brenda Joe. It depends on who you are and how you look at some things, because I don't have time for foolishness today, Brenda Joe. So it depends on what's going on. Oh, she can hit the link. And regardless of what she said about me, I won't even hold that against her. I done heard worse. So she can click the link if she wants to. That's totally up to her. But I'm not upset with the YouTube camera. I'm just perplexed of why all of this this how should I uncharacteristic type of behavior because somebody mentioned her name and what was said. And then she called me a queen, which doesn't bother me, YouTube camera. I mean, I don't know, you're trying to hurt me, but it doesn't bother me. No, I shopped on Shein. I actually got those shades from Shein. And so, yes, I actually got those shades from Shein because I just wanted to see how they were, and it is what it is. Okay, not Timu, but Shein. No, Brenda Joe, I was saying, I don't know if you wanted to come up or not. So I was just saying, depends on what, Brenda Joe. I wasn't calling you out. That's it. I wouldn't call you out. Was it Shein or whatever that name is? Is like Timu, I guess. But I don't know. I guess YouTube camera is trying to make me feel some kind of way or what? Yeah. Thank you. I make Goodwill look good. Thank you. I appreciate it. But no, I don't shop at Goodwill, but thank you anyhow. I appreciate you. Oh Lord, no, he don't have to come on. Wherever he fits in and wherever he is where he is. Okay? It is what it is. But anyway, you all, I'm just having a good time enjoying this. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself because no one should be out of their body because somebody asked them a question about this. Do you feel that? So my question is, do you feel this way about Black people in general, or is this something that somebody just said to you? And that's all I'm trying to say.
Hey, Pastor Juicy, I'm back. I don't have to be argumentative with nobody. And I have another question for you. It's kind of out the way because I remember when you and Miss Kucha got into it, and you were saying House of Slytherins. I grew up Pentecostal, and I think that's kind of different from Kojic. So, what do you call our house?
What would you say? What did you
I grew
say?
up Pentecostal. I grew up Pentecostal,
Okay.
and I know Kojic that's like a more extreme version of Pentecostal, which is crazy because Pentecostal is kind of extreme. So you said that's the House of Slytherin. I want to know what you consider the House of Pentecostal. What's your name was? Well, I'm
Well,
not
well,
even.
well, uppity. I mean, I came out of a Pentecostal background,
Okay.
so yeah. I mean, I came out of Pentecostal background, and it is what it is. I think all of these backgrounds have some dynamics that I don't necessarily agree with, but yeah.
Well, I think Pentecostal is right if you want to sit here and follow the Bible. I think Pentecostal has the most things correct in terms of the Bible. But I also
Mhm.
brought up another point. I'm interested in how you feel about this. I know for a fact that the Bible is an allegory. You know what I'm saying? So it's like intended for lessons. Do you feel that way, or do you feel like it's not? I don't know.
Well, first of all, I don't believe that one group has a lock on interpretation of the Bible. I think interpretation of the Bible, I think denominationism should be left out of it because it brings in bias. And I think you should look at the Bible unbiased without your doctrine. You should look at it for what it is. I think that there are some allegories. I think there are some things that are letters and epistles that are meant for that group that we can learn from. And so that's how I feel about it. I think that the word is inspired. I don't think that it is infallible because there are mistakes in it, but I do think it is for our learning. So yeah, that's
And
how I
now you're
feel.
talking like a pastor. And some people in the comments mentioned 7 Day Adventure. And I do like growing up Pentecostal is like well, I'm just gonna say in the churches I'm not saying all Pentecostal churches, but they are like really strictly into certain things. But it wasn't
Mhm.
until I got to be 18 and I visited other churches. What I will say is I think every religion got some correction to it. Like even 7 Day Adventure, they got the Sabbath day correct.
It's me,
You know
Pastor.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so 7 Day Adventures, in my opinion, they got the correct rest day. They
Do
do.
you think so? I think every day is that. It's not a specific day. I mean, I'm
Oh,
just
that's
saying every day.
interesting.
I mean, I think, but if you desire to worship on Saturday, that's your choice. I think everybody has the freedom to do what they want because, I know a few friends who are 7 Day Adventists. But one thing I will say is I'm glad that 7 Day Adventists meet on Saturday so a lot of churches can use their churches on Sunday. And I know that 7 Day Adventists have really gotten into the business of letting other churches use their sanctuaries on Sunday for a fee. And it has been quite lucrative for them. I will give them that.
Just like the state separate money and religion, I mean, the state and churches separate, so should money and religion. If you collect money, it should be to help the people, not the pastors. But that's
But
not
but
the
but
case.
but the government can't dictate to that because that's the difference between separation of church and state.
But
So
they shouldn't get exempt from taxes either, because now
they
you're
should.
getting taxes.
But you got to know the history of it because if they weren't, then you could have a whole religion getting taxed. That's why people had a problem. Either you were Protestant or Catholic, and the church got their money, and it was taxed. So when we established the United States, the people said, we don't want you and religion in hand. You got to take care of your own self. The state, the government is not going to take care of the churches. We're going to let you do what you need to do so you don't have to pay taxes, but we're not going to take care of you. So that's where the tax exemption came from. So they can be separate. I think some people have taken advantage of that, but yeah.
Thank you. Exactly. That's my point. So now we need to revisit that. But I'll mute.
Okay. They tell him.
What's going on, Jay Wilson? Great job on the contest the other day. You did well. You did well. I do want. I've been, I've taken a break from StreamYard clicking links for the past 30 days after the Vegas trip, just to kind of decompress and come back to my senses. I like your ad libs, but I do want to say this. Now, I was on the rooftop, doing my thing, typical Saturday brunch thing, and overlooking, a body of water. I don't want to give any specific indicators, but
That's okay.
yeah, people kept messaging me on IG saying, Jay Wilson keeps mentioning your name, lumping you in with mean girls and taking people out. And I'm like, what? And so they send clips as they're prone to do. You know how that is. People want to send you clips. So I said, wait a minute. And Jay Wilson, we haven't had an issue since the Cuba Cologne fiasco. And
That wasn't a fiasco.
well, as soon as I had dropped that back down in your chat, one of your mods timed me out for a period of time. So I know that was a bother to you. But look,
it wasn't. That was that moderator's opinion. It doesn't bother me. But anyway, stop trying to put 10 on 20 like you used to do. Go ahead. What is your point?
Okay. So the reason why I'm clicking your link today, Jay Wilson, is because you're stating, from what I heard, you're stating that me taking people out, content creators I support as a subscriber, like, MB is a subscriber and you hung out with her. You're saying to you that was an attempt to embarrass content creators that I like. And I just wanted you to expand upon that because I'm like bewildered. I'm like, what is he saying exactly? So how was I embarrassed?
Did you take them out? Because after they left you, they went to a buffet and ate like they never ate. Maybe that caviar and cracker and a little wine wasn't enough for them.
And Juicy, please don't forget right directly after they left her, Lemon was outside begging for cigarettes, and they had no cash money.
Okay, so let's expand on this because I've made it clear, Jay Wilson, and maybe you didn't hear, and Uppity has heard, so I don't know why she's going along with that. That wasn't a restaurant. Now, someone called it a 6-star, and I know you've been harping on that. That didn't come from me. That was a speakeasy, which is just cocktails. It's with the Vault Bellagio, one of the most expensive speakeasies in the country.
Okay.
So my thing is, I want to chop it up. I'm in Vegas all the time, as most people know. I'm in Vegas, and I thought it would be really great if while I'm there, I could really show them a good time, which I shouldn't be attacked for. Now, what they did afterwards, because there's no food there, and the reason why there was no restaurant involved, as I explained, Ness had stated that she couldn't really meet the time requirement that was in place for that reservation. I said, cool. Then she said another person was coming with Intrinsic. I said, cool, no problem. But I couldn't work it out with that particular restaurant. It's very, very high end. And so I said, okay, so this is what I'll do. Well, not necessarily equal, but on the same level in terms of like really high end experience, take them to one of the best speakeasies in the country, which I did. And they had, where the drinks start at $55.
Mhm.
And
What kind of,
so,
can I say this to you?
well,
Can I ask you a
hold on,
question real
hold,
quick? If you were
hold on.
doing it for your favorite content creators, why don't you know your crowd? They left you
Uh,
hungry, wanting more drinks,
no,
wanting more food, no
oh,
cigarettes, and no gas. That's
Uppity,
not a man to me.
you're not. I don't know what you're talking about, but what I'm talking about is they. This is not a restaurant. Me supplying them with food, that's not a requirement if we're going to a
No, I
speakeasy.
know that. I
So,
understand that part. What I'm trying to say to you, a man to me, since they missed the route, you could have sent them to a lower tier restaurant,
no,
or not what you know. I'm not. You didn't have to go to them. You could have just gave them the money, or you could at least gave them
uppity,
captain to get to the buffet.
uppity.
But I do want to say this: King Roman News and Sean Bradley took bigger crowds out, and they paid for
uppity.
the tab completion.
Uh,
What is your
uh, uh,
problem?
Uppity, first of all, I don't have a problem. I'm the only one in the beef sector and in most of the sectors that chop it up regularly with millionaires and billionaires. So that separates me. You can't
Mhm.
dictate, either you or Jay Wilson can't dictate what I do with my money. My thing
Okay.
is these are
So what's your point?
content.
No,
My
you
Because
said
content,
you was
I didn't have
okay.
a,
You said
I
you was
didn't,
taking
hold
out
on
your
for a minute,
favorite
uppity, hold on,
TV.
but
hold on.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on. So first of all, I didn't have a problem with you spending your money. That was not the point. The point was, are these people using these folk because they're so high in and so high in the upper echelons, but yet they meet with these people? What is the reasoning for it? To show them what they have, or to use them as chess pawns to embarrass them?
uh,
I mean, so that was this. So no one ever questioned how much money
yeah.
you had. No one
No,
ever
no, but Jay
questioned
Wilson, I get that,
when
but I
you
thought,
spend someone. It was how people are treated. And I looked at Sassy with Sheffy, and I'm like, who takes somebody somewhere and does this? And
but I'm not
and
And
telling.
whether
that's
that.
somebody you was gonna
So
have kids
so
with.
so it reminded me of that. And I just made an analogy of it. Just seems to me that there is a pattern of these people who are really highly educated and highly in the world of movers and shakers, meeting with these people. And I'm just saying, what's the
No,
reason? Is it really
yeah,
genuine, or is it just
yeah,
clicks and views to show them what they don't have? I mean, I don't know why Ness spit the caviar out, but I
yeah,
mean, obviously that
no,
wasn't something she was used to. And
yeah,
everybody looked at that and like, well, Talon, why
Child,
would
Ness
you even
comes from doctors. He probably had to
yeah,
cheat caviar. You know, Ness come
right,
from a doctor family and an
yeah,
elevator in her house. Talon probably bought her the
yeah,
low tier
yeah,
caviar for all we know. But
Jay
I just want
Wilson.
to know this, Talon,
so
why you
so
asking that question? Why
Hold
you
on,
don't know your audience?
Uppity. Let me talk to Jay Wilson here. Jay Wilson, but like I made it clear, just like MB or Wildcat, I am showing love to content creators I like. The intent
mm,
wasn't to
okay.
embarrass. What I can't control. If Ness doesn't like
Mhm.
the food and throws it up, it's not me doing. I'm not forcing her to throw it up.
Well, Tyler,
You're
did you ever ask, hey, what do you all like? Or,
Thank
do you,
you.
no,
no,
no, no. But I'm
well,
just asking that
no, no.
because, I mean,
That's a good point, and let me
yeah.
explain again. Because there was a last minute updates, two last minute updates. I had to scramble and find an equal the Vault Bellagio, which is not. It's a little subpar, but it's way better. It's an experience that most
But,
people
but,
aren't
but
really
would
going
you
to go.
rather meet people? I would rather meet somebody at a restaurant that's very practical if I'm just really trying to get to
Well,
meet them. My thing
Jay,
is,
And
I'm
then,
not
and
finding,
then Jay Wilson, you let him get away with the
yeah,
fact that he brought up the fact that they brought
yeah,
extra people.
yeah,
See, King Roman News and Sean Bradley had large crowds,
but,
and they took
but
care of the whole bill.
yeah,
But you're the only person that's bringing these things up and had minimal food and drinks for people. I think you had it was like when you go to a comedy club, 1, 2 drink minimum type shit. That's what you gave. But you're the
yeah,
only person I was bragging about,
yeah.
opulence.
So
Just like
Jay
just
Wilson,
like Sassy.
like I
It
was
didn't work
saying,
out
Jay
for you guys.
Wilson. It worked out for me. I had a great time. I got to chop it up with some of the hot boys. Went to a lot of concerts, so I had a good time.
But Vegas
But
got
I
a lot
will.
of popping buffets,
But
expensive ones. You could have went there.
uppity. I don't go to where you people go. I
oh,
can't be
Who
sitting in
interesting,
a
you
large
people?
room.
I've never
interesting,
been to Vegas.
I,
I've
I
never
don't
been there.
interesting.
I don't need people flocking around me.
No, you do need to flock
Asking.
around irrelevant
No, no,
people
no,
though. The people that
no,
you
no.
saying like
Hold on
you
for a minute,
people,
Uppity, though. Hold
Well,
on for
look,
a
I don't
minute.
need. Go ahead.
look.
So
I
Uppity,
can't.
this is my thing, though. I mean, yeah, you mixed it up, but could you not have gone to something or somewhere practical? Are you meeting
So
the
you
people
wanted
to
me to
meet?
go to an old
Hold on,
country
hold on, hold on.
buffet.
I didn't finish. I didn't
Yeah.
finish my statement. Do you really want to meet the people and get to know them, or are you trying to show them what you may have? And then you just said you people. Who are you people? And
Uh,
I think that's what we've been saying all along. No one is saying talent that you don't have what you say you have. No one has ever argued that fact. But I was bringing out the fact is, are these people really meeting these folk to really chop it up, or just to show them what they have and make them feel some kind of way or embarrass them? And I
no.
just think that you people, what you just said, just
Right.
really just struck me, because my thing
Right.
is, well, talent, are you not a black man? Are
Well,
you?
so you're asking who is
I'm
you
just, no, no, no,
people?
no, no, no.
So you're asking who
Are
is
you
you
not a
people?
black man or whatever? What are you people? Because I have people who live in the deep South who are very
Yeah.
practical, but they're my people. I have people like you who are movers and shakers, but they're still my people. So my thing is, are you a selective person to people, or are you a people person? I mean, that's
No,
all I'm asking.
so yeah, so let me answer that. So it's a good point. When I say you people, I'm talking about just middle class, lower middle class, poor people. These are
Really
people, yeah, and this is
interesting.
predominantly the beef sector. Now, if you want to
Wow,
pretend that
wow.
most of the beef
Hmm.
sector are upper middle class and wealthy
Mm.
people, then you can belabor under that delusion. But as a
But
realist,
my thing
It's
is
not
this.
no delusion.
Hold on,
Uppity black
Uppity, hold
have
on.
old fat money and privilege.
Mute.
I'm sorry, Juicy. I'm sorry.
Mute. So, what difference does that make?
it makes a difference if I
What
am going.
if a person is a likable person and they work every day and they play by the rules? What difference does that make? Does that make you a better person
No, not
because
at
you have
all.
money?
No,
Okay,
not
because
at all. But
but that's how you're coming.
you
That's
asked
how
me
you're
what the
coming off
intent
though. And
was.
my thing is, it sounds like that's what the intent was.
No, you
And how the more you
did
talk, the more it's
did
turning me off, because it seems
did
like you are
did
an
you ask
elitist.
Wildcat
It
that?
sounds like
Did you
you're
ask
an elitist.
Wildcat that?
No,
Did
I'm
you ask
asking
Wildcat
you.
the same
I'm
question?
asking you, and these are the three people that
No.
I've been saying: you, Sassy, and YouTube
Uh,
cameras. And I feel
Sass,
that you all
hold on.
are like that.
But
And
Sassy,
that's how you
hold
got
on.
rolled into this.
Sassy took out chat rep in a genuine attempt. She genuinely liked chat rep. That was
Okay.
a genuine thing. She asked chat rep, "Do you want to go to like get
Mm-hmm.
some rib tips, or do you want to do white tablecloth?" She
Mm.
asked chat
Okay.
rep that. And with me, I didn't. I had to scramble last minute on plans, but I wanted to show Lemon, Intrinsic, and Ness a good time, something
Mm-hmm.
that they hadn't experienced before. And for that, you were trying to twist it into embarrassment, but that
Well, why
wasn't
don't
the
you
case.
ask them? Did you ask them what they would do, or did you think you knew? Because my thing
No,
is, if you want to know how people can have a good time and what they've never done before, then maybe you should have asked them and not think you know. That's the problem. You
well,
always think you know.
they
So maybe they wanted to go on the helicopter ride. Maybe you could have
mhm.
taken them there. But did you ask them, or did you think that, oh, these stupid people, let me go ahead and give them
No,
this experience?
I don't look at Nest Lemon and Intrinsic as stupid people. What I do
Interesting.
know is that 3 hours before we were supposed to meet at this very exclusive restaurant, I was told by Ness, "Hey, can you move the time back and add one other person?" I had no problem with that.
Hmm.
I love me some Ness. She's like a little
Okay.
sister to me, and Lemon is like a little brother to me. Like them both, and I like Intrinsic. So when they told me that, I said, "Fine, I'll see what is next best on the tier of experiences that I can provide for them." That's all it was. It wasn't anything malicious
Hmm.
or anything like that, Jay Wilson. So I just wanted to come up
Okay.
and correct that. Because I keep
Mm.
hearing about a 6-star restaurant, which didn't come from me. That came from, I believe, Intrinsic.
It
It
came
was,
from Ness
No, it
and
yeah,
did not come from a church. It came from Vanessa. She said it right when she said she was sitting next
uh,
to you. And we heard you
uh,
talking in the background. You not once didn't say it's not a 6 star. You was going for anything
I
that would give
never.
out, and you and Sassy
Uh,
failed.
uh,
Y'all known and
Yeah,
broke.
but Jay
That's it.
Wilson, yeah, I'm broke. But Jay
mm,
Wilson, I just want to say that I just wanted to just make that point because I do hear not just you, so I don't want to just blame you, but I hear other people talking about a restaurant, and I'm like, what restaurant? It's a speakeasy,
okay,
the Vault Bellagio. But that's all I
okay. Well,
wanted
that's
to say.
great. All
Oh
right.
no,
Well,
Was
No,
Ness
no,
sitting right next to you,
no,
Talent? When she said I'm sitting right next to Talent, and yeah, he had to jump down. Ness said the whole lie. I'm sitting right next to Talent, and then she said we had a 6-star restaurant, and then Lemon repeated it,
Yeah,
and
this is
he
the
was sitting
thing,
right
though,
next to her, and
y'all.
didn't bother to
See, my
correct her.
thing is people try to make it about money. I'm not saying that he doesn't have money. I'm not saying that. I did not say that at all. I said that Sassy, YouTube Camera, and Talent reminds me a lot of each other. The Sheffy situation, the mean girl, the meanness, the snarkiness, the I'm above you ness, and all of this kind of stuff. And see, this is what I'm saying. And then he tried to bring MB into it, but me and MB went to a practical breakfast joint and ate. And I wasn't bragging that I paid for it or anything. MB actually blessed me, and she actually took me out to lunch. So that's all I'm saying. Um, but my point was made even more valid by him saying those people, those poor middle class and poorer people, it's prevalent in the beef sector. Have you done a poll? Have you checked all of the income tax statements of the people in the beef sector? Because it seems like you're saying that you know everybody in the beef sector. And I just think that that's the problem. And this is what I've been trying to say. And again, it's that meanness, that snarkiness. Don't get me wrong. I'm shady. I can do all of this and this, but I've never met with anybody and they felt like I was above them and thought I was this and this and this, and bragging that I hang with millionaires and stuff. And I'm not jealous of it because, see, if you got that type of money, then that's great. But my thing is, if you are on that level, then what is your reasoning for hanging with these people? Did you really want to know them? And that's why I was talking about the restaurant, because you could have went somewhere practical. But is that beneath you to go somewhere practical?
It's not. Like I said he wanted to meet with people he liked and have a good time. If he willing to do that, he wouldn't have went to that restaurant. Clearly, they wasn't entertained by it. And the whole time that they was there, he was trying to control them because he didn't want them to treat them like Chat Rat treated Sassy because
Mm-hmm.
of his controlling ways. And like at the end of the day, money don't have to speak. Cruiser read the hell out of him way before this happened. Cruiser
Yeah.
said, I see it, and I believe Cruiser because Cruiser is not afraid to show herself or the places that she has been. Y'all remember when that concert came out? Cruiser said, I ain't going to the Beyonce concert, but I got a friend that I can look right in, and she went on her friend's balcony and she showed us the Beyonce concert. But see, talent and sassy problem is they want to talk us into believing they rich. They want to talk us into believing they movers and shakers and well to do. But they always have to go for people they consider is lowbrow and gutter snuffer to
Well,
try to make them
but see, so
right.
uppity, you went all around the bush. That's the bottom line. Why you even bring those people in if you really don't feel any kind of way about them? What's the real reasoning? What's the motive behind it? And that's the question. What's up, Brian?
Hey, Pastor, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I just wanted to
Yeah,
say,
sorry, just you know, I had to take my digs and give examples. Sorry.
Hmm.
mm, I thought millionaires are supposed to be fun, Pastor. Who likes a, a braggadocious millionaire? Please tell me who hangs around, lowbrow people to brag about their wealth. That's tacky. I thought millionaires are supposed to be fun, giving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Show people different experiences that maybe they, may not get a chance to experience on an everyday basis.
But
That's
what is the
tacky.
reasoning for? Are you doing it because because there's some kind of charity case, or are you making yourself feel better, or
Right,
are you trying to prove something?
right.
And that's what I was mentioning
Yeah,
when somebody.
yeah.
So my thing is, I'm not saying that he don't have the money or something because I've never said that. My thing is, well, why? Why are you? And this was my line of thinking. Why do this to these people if you really don't want to be around them? If you wouldn't really want to be around them in your everyday life and they're so beneath you in your everyday life, then why invite them to a situation unless you're trying to prove something or show something? And again, this is what I'm saying. Why? When I met
Yeah,
MB or when I met the people, I was genuinely interested in meeting them. And my goal was not to make them embarrassed or do anything of that sort. And then before we even did the cruise, we asked the people, what would you all want to do? You know, what are some things you want to do? Because if you really want to attach and get to know people, you want to do things that they want to do. I didn't think that I knew what they would want to do. We asked them, what would you all like? We sent a
Well,
survey.
Kenneth said something interesting. She said to make a fool out of them. But I don't think he made a fool out of them because, like I said, it backfired on both of them. And I don't think millionaires are always fun. There are some millionaires, but actually, at the end of the day, millionaire is not making you rich. They don't overprinted the money so much. A millionaire is not rich. You probably very, very comfortable, depending on what state you're in. But millionaires that don't have that prestigious attitude, they'll get down in the mud with you, do the same work you do, go to the same restaurants you go to. Elitist people just don't even deal with certain people. Now, people that want to pretend to be elitist, they don't know that. That's why they keep getting embarrassed trying to prove they are. I'll say that.
So Brian, so this thing with YouTube camera is really interesting. I'm really feeling that people have the right to say whatever they want. They can report on everything, but when you report on something that they may be involved in, then it becomes an issue. I have not called that woman out her name. I just said, okay, these are some things that have been said about this person, and then Olivia came on, kind of clarified some stuff up. But then Max Boogie came on and said, well, this is not the first time this person has done that. So my thinking is, I said that could be the case. I did call her a mean girl, but I've been calling her that. That's I was doing that since her and Sassy were together. And then when her and Sassy split, I'm like, that's interesting. But then I look at talent, and so I see the three of them kind of the same.
Hey,
We get
Pastor, can I say
people.
this, Pastor?
Yeah, go
Pastor,
ahead.
if they're not trying to give me none of their money, I don't give a care what you have. Congratulate. You know what? 2 thumbs up. Okay, you get a gold sticker that says super. If you're not giving me none of your money, I don't care what you have. Congratulations. But look, I wanted to tell you, they're saying that they're doxing me in the chat. Now, Pastor, now you know I'm not scared to be doxed.
Well, who's
Diva,
doxing you?
Diva, a priority or let me
Nobody
say
is
something.
doctor. Nobody is that pastor.
Hold up,
Nobody is
uppity,
doctor.
hold up,
Hold on,
hold up,
uppity, because I want to
hold
make
up.
sure, because we don't do that. I don't know if we have any ushers, but if we have anybody in here, please, if somebody is doxing someone, we don't do that in here. I don't allow that. I don't like that.
Pastor Brian always do this, and people try to get you to beef with people he
Uppity,
beefing with.
uppity,
She
shut the
No,
said
fuck
I'm
up and
that.
not.
go
I'm not
get you
the
some
little
fucking
uppity, uppity,
frenzy.
uppity,
Shut up.
uppity,
You talk too
uppity,
much.
uppity. Let me
Shut
say
the hell
this.
up.
Let me say this, uppity. I don't want anybody to be doxxed.
She's
Okay,
stupid.
I
All she
haven't
do is
doxxed.
talk
I
You
know
shit.
you
haven't.
don't, Pastor, and
Okay,
I would not, and I
so
would tell you if they
but
was, but
uppity,
I'm not going
uppity,
to
Ass
take
too.
uppity,
your case
uppity,
out. I just said
You
it wasn't.
floating
uppity,
the tube around your
uppity,
fucking stomach, fat
uppity,
bitch.
uppity,
Shut up.
uppity. Just let me run my stuff, honey. Just let me
She
run my
talk too
stuff.
much. She talk
So
too much.
all I'm saying is, if there's someone who is doxing Brian, ushers, please go ahead
Which I
and
don't
time
care,
them.
Pastor. I
I just
don't
don't.
care.
Go ahead.
But Diva Tomboys, okay, honey, since you want to keep talking to me, bitch, let's rumble, bitch. Hit this link and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, bitch. And I told you, just like Jay Dunn has my information, and she wouldn't, Jay Dunn and Shelly both have it, and they wouldn't dare. You better listen to James Caldwell when he told you, I will have you against that fucking wall. Slammed, face pressed against the wall in court if you fuck with me, bitch. Keep thinking I'm broke. Keep on thinking. You better take heed of what James told you, bitch. I'll scrape something up to put some legal shit in your fucking face, bitch. I'm not Pizarro, and I'm not none of these other motherfuckers. Don't fucking play with me, bitch. Hit this fucking link and let's rumble. Because I done already told you, bitch, you a troll tool as well. Trolls can, bitch, VPNs and everything, bitch. Trolls can be found, bitch. Fuck with me if you want to. Now, I didn't say what I wanted to say. Uppity, shut the fuck up sometime. Because all the fuck you do is talk. If you put more investment in your fucking mouth and losing that
At least
fucking
I say
stomach, bitch,
true.
you
At least when
fucking
I come on
fat
a
ass
panel, I
bitch,
don't have to lie
fucking
to
fool.
nobody making up they channel
All
and
you
danger
do
so I
You
can
got a
have somebody
fucking
on my
tire
side, you
around your
weak ass
fucking
bitch.
stomach, and
Go
you want to
check
come
your
on here
blood
with your
pressure,
ugly,
you
yuck
fat,
ass mouth
oversized
and want to
hoe.
call
Go
yourself
check your
dancing,
blood
you fat
pressure.
ass
I
pep
know what's gonna
bitch.
shut him up.
And go
Let
take care of
Uppity
your
shut him
fucking
up. Hold on,
child,
guys.
bitch.
Give me a second, guys. Hold on.
You
Watch
fucking
this.
retarded, dumbass, stupid bitch. Go take care of your fucking daughter and go walk around the fucking block, bitch, of New York City or Boogie Bronx, bitch. And you need to lose some fucking weight like we all are trying to do, bitch. Get you some Manjaro. Fix your fucking yuck ass mouth. And shut the fuck up some goddamn time, you stupid bitch. All you do is talk. Shut up. Now I'm done. Diva Tomboys, bring your bitch ass up here, bitch, before I go for my walk, before I get
Yeah,
ready
he
for
want
work
a
tonight.
moment. He's a cloud chaser, as
Oh,
y'all
well,
see.
bitch, I
Let me
got, bitch,
shut
I
him
can
up
get a
real quick.
moment anytime.
Let me shut
Bitch,
let
I
me
am
shut him
talk to
down
me
real
with
quick.
motherfucking
You
Brian,
don't have
bitch.
to lie
I
though.
am the
Talk
moment,
your
bitch.
shit
I
to
get a
Diva
moment
without
on
lying on her.
pizza,
She didn't got
on
you. You're
mine, on
lying.
anywhere I go. I am the moment, bitch. Don't you forget it.
I
With
can't
all
tell
my
them why you
pictures.
always crying
You
and
ugly
lying.
ass bitch. Go bump and press your hair, bitch, and leave me the fuck alone, you fat ass bitch. Show your tire around your stomach. I am the moment, bitch. How dare you? I'm always the moment, bitch. And don't you ever forget it. Nah. Now I dare you to go brush your teeth. And we see how well that'll work out. Hold on, fucking play with me. And Diva, bring your ass up on here, bitch. I told you I'm ready to rumble with you, bitch. Well, at least at least when okay, so you want to do red shoes? Okay, so when at least I have children, they won't be retarded like yours, bitch. Now goodbye. Now, worry about the genes that you passed down to your fucking kids that you was born with. Your autistic ass bitch.
I'm
Since you
also
want to
gonna
play
pass
with
down
red
life
bitch,
insurance.
bitch,
What
bitch,
about
you
your
want to play
mama?
with red
I'm
shoes?
also
Since you
gonna
want to
pass
play
down
with
life
red
insurance.
shoes,
What
the
about your
autistic
mama?
bitch. And that's why
What
your
about your
son
mama?
and your daughter and
I'm
your
going,
other little
hey,
daughter got
hey, hey, hey,
autism,
hey,
bitch.
hey,
You're
hey, hey, hey.
autistic ass
I'm
bitch.
also passing
Now
down
red
life
shoe that.
insurance. My kids
Ask your
ain't gonna
daughter to
never
spell
beg for
red
a
shoe.
Walmart shoe.
Ask your
But
daughter
look what I
to
got.
spell red
Look
shoe,
what I
bitch.
got.
Ask your daughter with your fat ass. You'll
Uh-huh.
probably break the heel, bitch.
Uh-huh. Look
You
what I
can't
got.
stick your fat uppity. You
Look what
cannot
I
stick your
got.
fat ass
Look what
foot
I
in that.
got.
You cannot
He
stick your
mad as
fat ass
fuck.
foot in there, bitch. You can't stick your fat
Nah,
foot in
he
that shoe,
mad as
bitch.
fuck
You
with
cannot
his
stick
broke
your
ass.
fat ass
He
foot,
about
bitch,
to
on
have
with your
another
broke
blood
ass.
clot and need a
Well,
Walmart
at least my daughter
donation.
ain't autistic.
See how
At
y'all
least my
see how
daughter
they
ain't
bring up my daughter
autistic.
for no
At
reason?
least my
So
son
when I
ain't
go
special ed
in, I
like
don't
you,
want to
bitch.
hear
You
shit.
got three
When
sets
Uppity
of
goes
retarded
in,
ass
I don't want
children,
to hear
bitch.
shit.
Well,
Uppity daughter was just
red
brought
shoe
up
my
unprovoked.
ass. You
Unprovoked.
ugly fatty ass bitch don't even got
No,
sense to
you're the
put
ugly
teeth in
fat
your
ass
mouth.
bitch with a
You
blood
ain't even
clot.
got sense to put teeth in your mouth, bitch. You walk around with a soccer
No, that
ball
was my
tail in your
wall,
mouth,
baby.
bitch.
That was my
Girl, please say
wall.
cheese. Say
That's my
cheese.
wall.
Say Chuck E. Cheese, bitch, and
See what I tell
smile.
you guys? They
Ah, bitch,
can't handle the
I
truth.
throw a whole football through your
They
shit,
can't
bitch.
do nothing
Your
concerning
mouth
my
is
daddy
so
funeral.
gapped and wide, bitch.
Look, this is a wall.
Okay. Well,
This is a
put your foot
wall.
in
But
it.
anyway,
Put your foot in it. Put your fat ass
uh-huh.
foot in it. No,
Tell your
no.
mother to get a red shoe first.
Tell your daughter to
That
stop being
part.
autistic, bitch, and
That
tell her
bum
stop
ass
being
bitch. Your mother was a bum ass
tell your
bitch.
daughter to
She
stop being
wasn't
a
shit, just
special
like her
ed
children.
retarded ass
She
bitch.
left y'all
You
out here
want to talk about
destitute and
mamas? I'm
broke
gonna talk
and
about your
public
daughter,
assistance.
bitch.
Your
You
mother
want to
was a
talk
bum
about
ass bitch
mamas,
that
dead
couldn't get a
mamas?
nigga that
I'm gonna talk
provided for
about
y'all.
your
Your
daughter.
mother was
Why
a
your
bum
daughter
ass
can't
bitch
even
that
talk,
raised some
bitch?
punk ass
Why is
nigga
your daughter
that's just
screaming and
as
yelling
punk as they daddy.
all in the
They
middle of the
abandoned
motherfucking
you.
night,
Your
bitch?
daddy
Why is your
abandoned
son
you just like
retarded
she
and
did, bro.
autistic, bitch?
Your
Why
daddy
do
just
you have
abandoned you for the same
autistic
reason
ass
she did.
children?
Cause
Because
she
you was a
broke,
fat ass,
couldn't afford good
autistic,
medical assistance
Pentecostal,
or red shoes.
retarded bitch.
Your mama
Now,
couldn't afford good
anyway,
medical assistance,
well,
red
she didn't have
shoes,
retarded
a working
children.
toilet,
She
or
didn't
good
have retarded
groceries.
children,
Let me
bitch.
tell you what
She
else
had
your
all of
mother
her
needs.
genes. She
Let
had
me tell
all of
you
her
what your mother
genes.
needed. Hold on.
Okay. She went
Your
to
mother
work
was
and got
hungry,
her
wasn't she?
thousand a week, bitch.
Wasn't your
She
mother
went to
hungry?
work. She
You
went to
think I'm
work, bitch,
hungry?
with your fat ass, you
You think
fat
I'm
ass
hungry like
bitch.
your mother was?
Bitch, you can't even
If I
bend
go
down
out
to tie your
tomorrow, I
shoe.
ate
You
good.
can't even bend
If
your
I
fat
go
ass
out
down to tie
tomorrow,
your
I'm
shoe.
gonna
You
eat
fat
good
ass
then.
bitch. All you do is
If I
produce
go out
retarded
tomorrow,
bastards.
I'm gonna eat
That's all
good.
you do. That's all you do is
Yeah.
produce
Unlike
retarded
your mama.
bastards.
Your mama couldn't
Your
eat
daughter
good
can't
or
even
get good
talk.
red shoes,
Tell your daughter
bitch.
to count to 10,
If
bitch.
I go out
Tell your
tomorrow,
daughter to
I'm
count to
gonna eat
You want
good.
to talk about my dead
If
mama?
I go
I'm
out
gonna talk about
tomorrow,
your retarded ass
I'm gonna eat
autistic
good.
daughter, bitch.
Now you
From
in
the
the regular
cradle to the
refrigerator.
grave. From the cradle to the
From the
grave,
cradle to the
bitch.
grave.
Your fat
I
ass
had a
bitch
daddy and
want to
so
get
did
the
my
fat
kids.
ass up on
Your
you and
mother
start
got bad
motherfucking
pussy.
dancing.
and
Can't
bad
even
life
dance your
insurance.
fat
That's
ass
why she went
satisfied
out
around your
broke.
stomach.
Your
You
mother
fat
had
ass
bad
bitch.
pussy management. That's why she gave
How do you wipe
birth
your
to
ass,
broke
you
ass
fat ass
niggas
bitch?
that got a bag
Oh,
for Walmart
well,
shoes.
bitch, we already see how
Your
you keep
mother
your
went
mouth
out
closed.
bad
We see how
because she
you,
went
bitch.
to.
We saw how you
Your
take
mother
care of
went
your
on
stomach.
broke and
So
hungry.
we know
Did she
you
make
ain't
it
wiping
on?
your ass, you
I heard
fat ass
your
bitch.
mother didn't even
You
have a
remember
night.
Kimber
Your
say,
mother didn't even have a
"Oh, I
lunch
don't want to
bag
date
to get to
American and
transition with.
Jamaican, bitch.
Your
No
mother went
American
out
wants
hungry
your
belly,
fat
bitch.
ugly ass. An
Your
American
mother
got
went out
standards,
hungry
bitch.
belly
Brush your
without a
teeth.
porta potty.
Don't be a
Cause
fat ass
because
where
she
you
don't
can't
got a
wipe
nigga
your
that's
ass.
gonna take care of
Stop
her like
having
up you do.
retarded
And
bastards,
even
bitch.
if my
Was
niggas
you
don't like
taking
you,
drugs
they
while you
they
was
gonna
pregnant
always
from this
stand up for their
bastard friend
daughter.
of yours, bitch?
Okay,
You want to
well my
talk
daughter
about
love
my
me so
daddy
much they
long?
got to
You
stand up
want to
for
talk
me.
about your child, bitch?
Uh-huh.
It ain't no rules no more, bitch.
I give birth
God
to kids that
forgive
bring
you.
back residuals,
Okay,
bitch.
go brush your teeth.
I give birth to kids that bring back
Bucci
residuals.
Kane, you fat ass
Not
bitch.
no
Want to
nigga,
always come
niggas
on
run to this
camera,
pussy, not
wanting
away
to
from me.
dance, you fat ass.
My son is
Girl, how do
a
you wipe
grown
your
ass
pussy,
man.
hoe? How do you wipe your
Walmart
motherfucking
shoe begging
pussy?
ass
How do you
nigga.
wipe your ass?
Okay,
You
why
was
you
one
mad at me
obese
for?
bitch.
Cause you
And
lied.
today you
You
gonna make
lied
me
and
do
said somebody
a
got you.
extra
You
30
always
minutes
coming around
and
lying,
brush my
trying to
teeth
get
an
sympathy
extra
and
5
payola.
minutes, bitch.
Honest
They say
Roll
you got
don't
to
even
sing
want
the
your
happy
sorry
birthday
ass.
song when you brush
You
your
so
teeth.
pitiful,
You
even
need to
Honest Roll
refuse
don't
to
want
sit
you.
home and
And
read
you're
this
mad
bitch
about it.
for about
Tommy
2
didn't want
hours
you.
because you ain't brushed your
Castro
teeth.
didn't
Your
want
shit
you.
falling out your
Honest
fucking
Roll
mouth.
don't want
Or they
you.
one of them
Cause you fat,
Jamaican
sloppy,
busting
and
your
ugly,
shit.
bitch.
Why you ain't
Uppity
got no
always
teeth
had
in
a
your
man.
mouth, you fat ass
Uppity ain't
bitch?
pursued not
But you
one
want to
man on
call
this
somebody
motherfucking
broke.
earth.
But you
But
can't
you
even
been
go get
rejected by 3
artists
men I
putting
know
your shit, you
on this
fat ass.
channel.
I
You
ain't
been
never seen a
rejected by 3 men I
hippopotamus
know on
mouth,
this
bitch, just
channel.
like a
Honest
hippopotamus
Roll,
too, girl. So get the
Castro,
fuck out my motherfucking
and
face.
Tommy.
And
They
ask
all
yourself
said,
why the
get
fuck
your
you
fat,
produce retarded
sloppy,
children.
crybaby
Ask
ass away
yourself
from me.
what the fuck
Every
did you
man
do
that
while
you
you
try
was
to
pregnant with
pursue, they
all
said,
women.
get your
Your daughter
fat,
is only 3
sloppy,
or 4, and your
blood clot
son is
ass
20.
away from
So
me.
from the
They don't
top to
like
the
you.
bottom, you
They
got
don't
years
like
of
you. You should have treated
retardation,
your
bitch.
mother better.
And
They know
it's
you
just in
can't
your
protect and
genes.
provide
From the
because you ain't
oldest
doing
to
for
the
your
young.
mother, bitch.
Bitch,
They know you can't
forever
protect and
young is in
provide
your
because
genes,
you ain't
bitch.
doing for
You
your mother,
produce
bitch.
retarded rank
They
children,
know
bitch,
that.
because
You
you're
weak ass
retarded.
fat
And
bastard
you
in the
remind me of
hospital
old
for blood clot.
Pentecostal ass, bitch.
You in the
Come to
hospital
think
getting
about it,
blood
now
clot,
you do,
but you
bitch, you
worried
put on
about
them
uppity.
skirt
Uppity
skirts
helpers
and
in
you ain't
top
allowed to
10
wear
shape,
makeup,
bitch.
hoe. Yeah,
Uppity
you
got
do
that good
remind me of
health.
old
Uppity
Pentecostal
got
bitches,
that
you
good
fat
life
ass
insurance. What
hippopotamus
the fuck
ass
you
bitch.
talking about? You
Fat
lying
ass.
ass crybaby.
The bed
You
sit
lying
up
ass
there bragging on a
crybaby.
man giving
You
you a
should have paid
motherfucking
your
thousand
mother
dollars
life
when that
insurance
man, bitch, is
instead of
clearly
coming
using you
online
for a
crying
place to
about
stay,
it.
bitch.
So
You
don't
are
mention my
that man
daughter.
green
So,
card
cause when I
hoe.
get
No man
nasty
will
and dirty, I'm
fucking
gonna talk
listen to
real
weak
shit.
ass
That's
bitch
gonna
like
hurt
you
your
hoe with
motherfucking
your
feelings.
fat ass.
And what about it?
Oh, excuse me, put that down.
Be mad. He gonna cry in the car, lady. I already
You
know
a
that's
fat
what he
ass
doing.
bitch. You bitch. The only
But
thing
you're
that you're
fat.
good
I
for is
gave birth.
getting a
Why you fat?
desperate ass
Why are you fat and
Trinidadian
sloppy?
Islander
Why are you fat and
or a
sloppy?
fucking
You ain't had
Islander
one
who wants
child.
to
You
live in
ain't had one
Negro, but
child.
he
Why
got a
you so
slave
big and
trainer
sloppy?
girlfriend. He got to stay
And you
with your
scary
fat
with a
ass bitch and
gun.
get your
Why you
fat
so
ass
scary with a
pregnant,
gun?
hoe,
Girl,
to
bye.
have him some type of green
Girl,
card leverage to
girl.
stay in this motherfucking country. Who would lay with a fat ass bitch like
My man
you?
had a
Your
green
mouth
card
is
before I
like a
met him.
crocodile
My man
mouth,
had a
hoe.
green card
Your
before I
shit
met
is
him. I
gapped
don't know
up
who
like
you
a
talking about.
hippopotamus.
But a nigga
And
won't fuck
you
you
as
for a
fat
green
as hell,
card.
you
You try
ugly,
to find
you
an Asian without a
dead,
green
but
card and they
bitch, you
turned
look
you
like
down
you got
too.
all type of
Remember when you came
dust
on here
over
talking
that
about you
gap
into
over
Asian
your
men?
fupa,
It
bitch.
turns
You
out
look
all
like
the
you
Asian
stank.
gay men don't want
Concentrate on your
you.
daughter.
They
You
said,
ain't
fuck
training your
that green
daughter not to
card.
be
He too
retarded,
big
bitch.
and ugly.
Autistic bitch,
All the
ugly.
Asian men
But
said,
she
fuck
can't
that
help it
green
because she get
card.
it from her
He too
goddamn
big and
mama, bitch.
ugly.
You
And
want to talk
uppity
about my
ain't been
dead mother?
married
Let's
once.
talk about your
So I
stupid
can't get
retarded ass
nobody a
kids.
green
Oh,
card.
you
I have
stupid
never been
bitch.
married.
That you
So I
want
ain't
to
got
do it?
nobody
Then
a
let's
green
do
card.
it. Bro,
Been
let's check
married.
it out.
So who I got a
We
green
need to
card?
talk about
I ain't
motherhood.
never been
Let's talk
married.
about how
Make up your
retarded
mind,
your
bitch.
fucking children
Make up
are,
your
bitch, and
mind.
how they would
You
never
always
be a
coming on
doctor,
panels
and how
lying
they
and
would never
crying.
be a
Make
motherfucking
it make
scientist,
sense,
bitch,
Cole.
because you ain't hoe.
Make it
You
make
bitch,
sense.
you dropped
You
out of
fat
school,
sloppy
bitch, talking
asshole.
about
Your
how you
mother
gonna
should have
drop
paid
out of
her life
school, but then at the
insurance.
same
You
time
degenerate
say,
ass bitch.
oh, I work
Stop
for an
projecting your
accountant, and I
mother
never
flaws
had
on
no
me,
job.
ho.
I
Your
work for
mother
the
gave
county.
birth to
So how do you
retarded
know the
children.
high school
Only
diploma?
retarded
How did
children
you get
can
a
afford
job with the
Walmart boots,
goddamn
bitch.
city, bitch?
Only
And then
retarded
second of all,
children
that's the
can
only
afford
job you
Walmart
had.
boots,
I'm gonna tell
bitch.
you why that's the only
Nala could
job
go
you
to
had, bitch,
Walmart
because you've
right
been
now
getting
with her bank
checks
account. Her daddy
all
got
this
her.
motherfucking long time. You
Nala, if Nala
retarded
was
ass
able to
bitch.
access
You
her
are
credit card
retarded.
that the account
There's
she
something
had since
wrong
she
with
was
you,
in my
hoe. You
goddamn
are a
belly,
delusion of
Nala
fat
account
bitch. You
started
ain't
when she
never
was in my
your
belly,
life.
bitch.
When you get
Not just
old, bitch, your Social
saving,
Security
college
due.
shoe
It's
hoe.
not there,
She got
ho,
2
because the
accounts.
fat ass is getting
That was
disability or
same thing with my
whatever
older daughter.
because
I
you
only
have
had
the
one dusty
autistic
baby
gene,
daddy,
bitch.
but
You
even he
pass
got
that
life
on to no
insurance, unlike
retarded
your
bastards
mother.
of yours. You
Unlike
pass
your
that shit
mother.
on to your
And,
children, ho,
my
and
son
there's
daddy
something wrong with
got a
you, bitch.
working
I don't want to
bathroom,
talk to
bitch.
your
No
fat,
porta
ugly ass.
potty, and
A
he not
bitch who can't
hungry.
even
He got
got
plenty
enough
of food
sense
in
to
his
go to the
freezer too.
dentist, who get public Medicaid to go get some
Girl,
tonsils in her mouth,
that's to let
and
you
got
know
to
that.
walk
That's
around
to
like
let
a
you know it's a
hippopotamus by
personal
the
choice.
mouth, bitch.
It's
I
not
don't want
because
to
I
talk
can't
to you.
afford it.
You
That's
have
a personal choice. No, you should have came up here lying and
infilled
talking to me
mouth,
then.
a
I know
sack
you
of
don't want to
gold
talk to me because
mouth,
every time I
bitch.
get in your ass, you
Rugby
start
mouth
crying.
ass
That's
bitch.
why they call you
Like somebody
crying Brian.
punched you in
You
your
big for
shit
nothing
hole.
ass bitch.
Fuck you
You a
and
big
your
for nothing
daughter,
ass
bitch. You want to play
bitch.
with my
You
mama,
couldn't even
bitch?
afford your
I'ma
mother's
defend my
funeral.
mama
Your
until
mother
she,
went to death hungry belly.
run
Your
until the
mother died hungry
resurrection.
belly, bitch.
Bitch, you
Your
talk
mother
about
died
mine
hungry
dead or
belly.
alive.
If I pass right now,
Dead
I'm
or
not gonna be
motherfucking
hungry, bitch.
alive, bitch. I'ma
And
come
my
and I'ma talk
funeral is
about yours.
gonna be paid
You
for.
create
What you
retarded
talking about,
children.
bitch? My
Your
daddy
daughter
paid for
can't
my
even
funeral
talk,
before he even
bitch.
died.
Nah.
My daddy paid for all
Just
his
like
kids'
my mama
funeral
can't
before
talk
he
because she's
even
dead.
died. I don't
Your
even
daughter
have to
can't
do
talk
life
because that little
insurance.
bitch is
I'm doing it
autistic.
so I can
Now I
leave
want
my
y'all to
kids money,
screen
and they
record
don't come
that.
online begging for
Screen
cash app like
record
you
it,
for
bitch.
Walmart boots. You
Cancel
broke
me.
ass bitch.
Unsubscribe. I
My
don't give
daddy
a
paid for
god
my funeral before
motherfucking damn.
since I was
You
a
talk
baby.
about my
My
mama,
daddy
bitch.
paid for my
I'ma talk
funeral
about your
when I was
motherfucking
a baby,
retarded ass
bitch.
motherfucking
We got a
child,
whole
bitch.
family plot.
All
What
of
you
them.
saying?
Your oldest
Now
son
all of
in college
all
and
your
all that.
mother kids
Bitch,
are
boy,
dusty
please.
because you had to
Go
come
look
to the
around
beach
on
sector
camera and
begging for
show
beach sector
us
boots.
his room,
He
his
came to the
college
beach
room,
sector
bitch.
begging for
And that
Walmart
bitch,
boots.
them,
Not
and
only is
all
he
of a sudden he
dusty,
get
all
into
his
his
siblings
house,
are
bitch.
dusty.
You're a
You can't go
retarded
to your
ass bitch to
siblings
let your
asking for
daughter
some
ride
cheap
on
ass
cars
Walmart
because
boots.
your
You
fat ass
bum
is
ass
too busy
nigga.
eating.
You bum
How the
ass
fuck do you
nigga.
even be
Now
so
I can
fat
buy
and
you
eat like
Walmart
a
boots for a
zombie,
year
bitch?
and
Tell
still
me,
got
how is
money
that
left over.
possible? Do you
If she
chew?
had,
Bitch, you must chew
yes,
on the
she
fucking
could.
sides,
With
you
her
fat ass
savings, she
whale.
could. But she not.
Baby
I don't raise no bitches.
beluga.
She got a bitch. I don't raise no
Baby
women to take care of no grown ass
beluga.
men. The
Swim
fuck you
so
mean?
high in the deep blue sea, you fat ass
All
bitch.
right, you lucky Edie said
Fat
turn
ass
you loose.
got
I'ma
retarded
let him
ass
have that.
children.
I'ma let
Well,
him have that. I
anyway, you
gotta
want
get
to talk
better on
about
the
the
way. I'll be
dead?
back deep
You
if
want to
you
talk
still
about
alive.
my
Give me
mama who
like
was
10
a
minutes.
Christian woman, bitch? We're going to talk about your retarded ass daughter. Now, sorry about that, Pastor.
I'm
Diva
sitting here
Tom.
listening to y'all.
Mm. Now, tell
I'm
them to
sitting here
cancel
listening.
that. Tell them to cancel that. Tell them. Now,
So
Diva
why you and
Tomboy.
Uppity have a big old problem? I mean, how this started with you and Uppity? Well, I mean,
Uh,
because she was landing some punches.
I don't give a fuck. Land the punches like what? Because I wasn't even listening to it. What did she say? Remind me what she said. What did she
Child, she
say?
was saying that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
your mama, now this is Uppity, this ain't me, but she said your
Mm-hmm.
mama went dead hungry. Y'all didn't have enough money to bury her. You
Mm-hmm.
didn't bring her no food when she was asking for it. And then she
Well,
said that Nala don't have to be begging for
can I respond to
Walmart.
that? Can I
Okay, go
respond
ahead.
to that? At least my
Mhm.
mama didn't have retarded children, and at least my mama, had a house and went to work and paid for her bills, and she didn't depend on a man, a foreigner man, to f her. Okay,
Mhm.
Uppity don't even have her
I'm
teeth in her mouth. Uppity walks around New York City with fucking missing teeth, a mile to each teeth in her mouth, and she gets Medicaid. So why the fuck did so? It goes from the daughter to the mama, back to the son to the mama. If you want to talk about my mama, y'all didn't know my mama. And say what you want, who cares? But what I do know is your daughter's still alive, and we see the proof in the pudding. And that little bitch is retarded. So before you before you go get a red shoe to want to bring me down and talk about my mama, let's bring your fat ass down, bitch. And let's talk about your retarded ass daughter. Now, hey, Demon, so how are you doing today, hun?
I'm fine. How you doing, Brian?
Man, I can't complain. But I just want to come up here and just ask Diva Tomboys, bitch, let's rumble. You let me know when you're ready, okay, bitch? And uppity, you strike me as an old Pentecostal bitch. You do strike me as one. Come to look at your picture. Because all black Pentecostals had that bump and curl, bitch, that bump and press. How you have in your picture, bitch, no makeup looking retarded. So anyway, uppity, go lose you some fucking weight. I do have a couple of boxes of Manjaro to spare. Do you need you one, bitch? Oh, okay. Well, y'all have a blessed day.
Brian, you can make you a nasty piece of corn on the shortage block with that extra amount.
Mm-hmm.
Because they won't even
God,
let you do 90-day supplies, some of the insurance companies.
mm-hmm. What's up, Miss O?
What's going on, Jay Hustle Child?
Girl,
It's been a whole lot. They done
they
turned you
said
into a
you.
Thunderdome today.
Well, they said YouTube cameras just child eat me up.
I ain't seen her that mad in a long time, boy. She was mad at you.
Why she mad? I mean,
Because
people
you
don't
feel
said
like
much.
you were trying to start an issue between Africans and African Americans because they saying that
Mm-hmm.
they saying you disingenuous, that you don't even be interested in colorism. You just trying to use this topic to create a diaspora war.
Mm-mm. I just
Now,
asked you.
YouTube cameras didn't say that part, but
This
I
is my
think
question though. Do you like black folk or do you not like them? Do you have issues with the people? I mean, that's a simple question because I like Africans. I don't have a problem with Africans. I've seen them be in some situations where I would want to be in, but I know what they had to go through, and I see all black people as black people. But I was just wondering, did her people feel that way about black people, and that she felt that way? Now, let me say this: I've seen black people on here do some crazy stuff and say some crazy things about black people, especially around colorism. I've seen some things, but I just asked the question. And the only thing is I'm saying is that I gave my commentary. I gave my commentary. I said that her talent and sassy reminds me of each other, of how they treat people. And you see, talent came up here and showed his behind. You see how
yeah,
he did that? And it just answered my question.
I knew he was gonna
Um,
do that. 'Cause one thing, he don't care for you, and then for two, he was gonna try because he one of the ones who told me not to don't that you was gonna do me worse than King Roman. And
mhm.
I'm like, well, I don't know about all of that, and
But
telling me
Tyler,
not.
that's what he thinks. So but again, everybody thinks they're influencing and controlling things behind the scenes. But that's all I said. And this is not the first time. But did you really feel that way, or do you feel that way about black people? And why do people feel that you did that? Are they misrepresenting you? Are they misspeaking about you? And that's it. And all I'm saying is, why don't you address it? If you don't feel that way, then say, hey, I don't feel that way, Jay Wilson, you wrong. And because I never said that you said that you did that. I was just repeating what folks said and trying to get an answer for it. But all I'm saying to you is, why all this vitriol? Why you cussing and acting crazy and coming out your body and misgendering and calling people this? It just gives unhinged, or maybe you trying to get clicks and views for your channel. I don't know. I don't
Well, it
know.
could be good. Well, I think a lot of people also been coming at her this,
Okay.
so it might have been
I
just
ain't
one
coming
more
at her.
thing.
I'm just asking a question.
Well, yeah, because because if you lash out first before listening, I've done that before too. It's gonna be hard to catch if somebody just asking you or they just trying to start a fight. You're gonna see everybody as in battle. I wish I could have had an actual conversation with no
I wish
name
we could
calling.
have had conversation as well, but I don't think that that person wants conversation. Because if you
Yeah.
want conversation, you would have clicked the link like Popular Bonafide and would have had the conversation. But when you are attacking and saying all this stuff, then it strikes me as clicks and views. Um, that's what it strikes me as. But if you want to have a conversation, you can have a conversation. I could have easily say, well, do you feel this way about black people? Where are you from? Okay, that's where you're from. Okay, so have you felt this way? A couple of people felt that your family was doing this. I mean, did they did that
What was the thing
wrong?
with the family? Because I missed that. What happened with the family?
Max Boogie said that she was on a live, and I think she may have had her family, and they were explaining her, asking her, what's going on with this YouTube? Why are you on here? And then I
Oh
think
yeah.
Max Boogie got a little bit upset about, um, you know, the response.
Well, a lot of our family would my grandmama would be horrified how I be on here. Like, come on, let's just. Yeah, I don't think it's an upper African thing with that one. I think a lot of our families would be horrified to hear some of the things we say on here.
This is my comedy sketch, and this is my show, and it is what it is. And that's how I feel about it, to be honest. But, her being upset, I don't want the lady to be upset. By no means I want her to be upset. I don't want her to be upset. But my thing is, you talk about everybody else in the sector, and I talk about people in the sector. But do you see this vitriol when people talk about me in the sector? Do you see me going off and cussing people out and all of that stuff and da da da? No, but hey, everybody responds differently. But I don't have nothing personal against them. To be honest, my thing is, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't think you take anything really personal. I think you're about your coins. If it's beneficial to
Mhm.
you, you're gonna respond. And I think when I was asking YouTube camera question, she basically was saying the same thing because people was in her chat asking why was she responding to you versus other people, and she said it's beneficial for her to respond. So that's why I felt like y'all was a great match because it's been y'all both agree it's beneficial because you don't never
Somebody
don't
said
but you respond to everybody,
Somebody
Pastor.
said she's been belligerent ever since she went off on Lemon. She saw how much attention she got. Well, that does. I'll tell you what, if I cut somebody out, I get a lot of attention. But I'm finding that I can go on dance challenges and shake it, honey, and get some attention. And more cash apps too.
No, and your living room is beautiful, Pastor. Let me
Thank
tell
you.
you, you upgraded since the last time we saw. I was on it because
I'm
I
an
love
old
a
black
good.
man. The old black
It
men
was
don't
really nice.
upgrade. Old black men don't upgrade. That's still the same thing. Ain't nothing changed.
Oh, because they say you had the hotel furniture and the plastic coverings. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, they say a lot of they
Yeah.
say uppity, they say a lot of things, don't they?
No, but I know, but I tell you, no, I'm not even being shady. I
No, no,
really,
no, no.
really
I'm
love
not
your
saying you
living
being
room.
shady, but I'm saying that people say a lot of things. But when
I
you
done
don't have
seen
to
that
deal with all
rug
that.
for a little bit, but now it is new word to some people. But I've seen it here recently. I love that rug. That whole little area gives me I don't know what it gives me, like Black White Market, not what's
But
the
can I
other
say
place
this though?
out of
Can I say this? It's really funny that they mentioned hotel because I did my house dealing with the hotel suites that I stayed in as a flight attendant, and I wanted that kind of feel. And then it just worked out perfectly when I did my Airbnb because the people said the same thing. And no one has ever complained about my furniture at the Airbnb. And I was a 5-star host as long as I was in the Airbnb program. So again, I don't care what people have to say.
No,
Airbnb like what I was
but
doing, and
Pastor
I'm not
Judy, can
saying
I
you.
tell you this?
I'm not saying you personally.
I know, but I'm
Uppity,
gonna
but
tell
I'm
you why
saying.
I didn't know because I've been watching you for years. I've
Mhm,
seen you when you hooked up with Tracy. I seen it, but you always in Dutchess. Remember, you always had the I don't know where y'all be sitting at in your house, but you really
mhm.
couldn't see nothing. So that was the first time I seen like that actual view, and I'm like, that was a good view. And you was doing your thing. Was it better than uppity? I don't know. That's up for discussion.
Okay.
But you
so
really
you
won.
won, Jason?
I
Because
give
I had
You
uppity.
tips.
won.
Did you
I give
win?
Yes,
uppity
you
her
won. I
props.
ain't mad at it.
But uppity told me where she was going, and then you all got to admit, uppity and lovely love said, "Come on," and then they weren't like
Yes,
pissed off by it, and and it was good. And then and I told him I'm gonna go send him some coin, and I did
and
exactly
he
what I
did.
said.
And he did. No, I wanted Juicy to come to the link to do it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
Juicy, he could be a little stuffy sometimes. So I
Well,
wanted him to.
it's
I
not
didn't
being
expect
stuffy,
him to
baby.
actually do
It
it.
wasn't enough money in that pot, and I'm like, if I'm gonna shake it, I want to get paid. I ain't gonna lie, uppity. That's all it
Was it
was.
winner takes all, Pastor? Was it winner takes all?
Yeah, it
Yeah, it
was.
was. Pastor wanted all the money, and Pastor said that he made it
Ooh,
clear.
go
He was like,
ahead,
I didn't know how much. I didn't even know how much money is in the pocket. Y'all know I was over here with Pastor Juicy.
So
Right. Yeah,
the
I had to
pot
remind you
was
to go over
the
there.
pot was $100 to begin with, which I
Right.
thought was low. But then when
It
I
was
came
low.
in, it popped
Yeah.
into $200 because Pizarro actually sent me $200. But before Pizarro sent the money, I had already gotten about like 400, and then when I looked again,
Damn. From the
it was
audience?
200
Damn,
more.
I could
Yes,
tell
and
because
then
the minute he hit the piano,
You
they
know
said
how
Juicy
you
won.
got
I'm
that
like, he didn't even
dominion.
dance yet. They were saying Juicy won. He didn't even break a move yet. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Nah, 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 nah.
and then it kept on
You
going
know
the
how
next
these women
morning.
are.
So it kept going the next
Mm-hmm.
morning, and everything is just and so like I said, you know, and this is no slight to you, uppity or lovely love, but I felt like I was gonna win. not because you all weren't good. I just felt that I was gonna win.
No, because
Now,
you were something new, and they want, and you got your own
and I
support
believe
system.
that. I believe that too, Uppity, because it was new. I don't think people have ever seen me in that light to do that.
Exactly.
And then
Right.
it was full body, because people say I'm
Right.
about 500 pounds, so it was full body. And so I just knew
Oh
I
yeah.
was gonna.
Speaking of that, did you see Sir King post? He said that he's not hating, but he thought you looked like a dancing turkey. But he did admit that you lost a lot of weight. Did you see that post?
I don't watch Sir King. I only watch Lemon.
No, it was a community post. He said that on.
I don't watch Sir King. I only Lemon has surpassed him, and I'd rather go ahead and watch Lemon if I got to do it, even if Lemon drinks and fall asleep. I don't watch Sir King. I only watch
LSA
Lemon.
constantly takes my pictures, but you know what I didn't like? BBQ, who I thought was kind of trans anyway, zeroing in on my coochie. Girl, I am not even bi curious, and I don't appreciate if you a gay woman, that's okay. But Uppity not a gay, and I feel like kind of actually violated because why are you trying to zero in on my cooch, my hoo ha, my Hello Kitty? That's my private business, girl.
Well,
I did a little dance in my short shorts.
at least
That
you
does
didn't
not
wipe
mean
it. At least you didn't wipe it on camera.
right. I didn't do all of that,
But
and I would
Uppity,
never.
for real though. And so it was a blessing because I wasn't really gonna come on because the pot was low. But I'm not gonna lie. Some say go on. Some say go on. And so I
I'm
was.
pretty
I
sure you
mean,
that.
really.
No, I'm
No,
glad you
you
did it
did,
though,
but no,
Pastor.
but what I'm saying, but I mean, I didn't expect. Let me tell you, when I looked at my Cash App, I was actually shocked. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting any Cash App. I was just saying, okay, I'm gonna get this $200, $100, and I'm gonna be done. When I tell you that, not only was it $600, then it was like maybe $150 the next
Oh,
day.
Uppity is retiring from cash. I mean, Uppity is retiring from challenges again until y'all do me like y'all do Pastor. But I knew he had to have some good cash app because he did the second. Remember, I was like, I insisted that he do two dances and he didn't argue with me. So I know his people were supporting him like hell. But I'm happy you did it though. You deserve the
But
win.
I
You
mean,
really did
I'm
it.
glad that it worked out. I appreciate you, Uppity, and I really enjoyed Lovely Love. I was really not coming on, but I did, and it has opened me up to do more challenges, but it has to be something that I like, or have interest in. So I would never do, like, I'm not mad at ODS Pizza Challenge, but I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like slow challenges. I like quick challenges. And so the dance challenge was good. I heard the impersonation challenge was awesome, and I heard Pizarro
Me
won, which
too.
is awesome.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I'm gonna watch the replay. Y'all been going good today, so I haven't had a chance yet. But I'm gonna watch the replay.
Mhm. So this is the thing, and again, to YouTube camera, I don't know you personally, baby, and my thing is all of this vitriol. If it's for that, then it's for that. But my thing is you either like people or you don't. And my thing is if you have some kind of hidden alt against Black Americans, then it is what it is. If you don't, then it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm gonna tell you what that uppity. Let me tell you what bothered me today, though.
Okay, what happened?
Talent and you people.
Right,
I'm
they
like,
bothered me too.
what do you mean by you people? And then I asked him, are you black? I mean, because my thing is, you're sounding like you have distance yourself from African Americans and like you are in some other sphere. And my thing is, if you feel that way about middle class and poor, as he put it, Black people, then why invite them to a restaurant unless you're trying to use them as an experiment or to show how low in stature they are? Because I'm gonna tell you, when Ness spit out that caviar, I was mortified. I'm like, at least go to the bathroom and do it. I could not.
Right.
I was
He bringing
mortified.
classless people around, but trying to give class lessons. It's clear that you were trying to flaunt things that you don't really
And
have.
Sassy did the same thing. Whether you liked
Right? You right?
Sheffy or
You right.
not, why do that? I mean, why?
Did
And
you see Sharon outfit? Like, why would you bring her in that outfit to that type of
Right.
restaurant?
And I was called a hater, but I knew all this stuff was going to happen. Child. The way it
Like, come
was
on
set
now.
up
Like,
was
let's be
different.
honest. That was literally, but Sassy didn't hide it.
and
So
this is
that
the
thing
thing. So when I look at YouTube camera and how well of a relationship she had with Sassy before all of the stuff happen, then that's it. And again, mean girls, and you see how they had to duke it out.
I
And
don't
I
think
mean,
YouTube camera is a mean girl though. I think when YouTube camera is, she's one of those like you ain't bothering me. I don't give a fuck. But
I think
Sassy is
she's a mean
literally a
girl.
mean girl. She literally
I,
is a mean girl.
I don't know. I
Talon
think
a
she
mean
is
girl
too.
too.
I don't
I
think
think,
I have not seen that side of her. And y'all say, but like a lot of people
Oh
saying
no,
where
not
YouTube camera came from.
YTC.
I
I was
watch.
not talking about YTC. I was talking about Talon. I said he a mean
well,
girl
well,
too.
let me
Oh
say
yeah, no,
this though.
Talon is a mean girl.
So
I'm glad he admitted
let me
his
say this
sassy
though.
side
I
came
don't
out.
know why, but a lot of people keep on mentioning the Lemon situation. They said when she came on Lemon's platform, she act like that Lemon owed her something,
Right.
and people said that she just had this air of um privilege, or like people supposed to bow down, and it didn't happen, and so they said she's been belligerent ever since then. And so my thing is, I'm seeing this prevalent, and I've been accused of that, but I have never had anybody on my platform.
Okay, Juicy, can I tell you something? Juicy, I have never heard you say to somebody where I heard Lemon say to women in this sector. And
Yeah,
I
Lemon.
didn't know
I
this
don't
where
think
it
that's a good
started.
example.
Yeah, Lemon
Yeah.
has told black women in this sector, number one, when he first started his page, because Lemon needs a panel. You don't need a panel, Juicy. You know what I'm saying? But Lemon needs a
Mhm.
panel. And when he couldn't get a panel of the women that he wanted, he started being disrespectful and bringing that afterbirth smelling girl and trying to use colorism as a hold over people's head. So I think that's where it's different. But I think when you talking about with YouTube cameras and limit,
What
it was
girl up
actually
in
other way.
who?
It was
Who
actually
up in?
it was yeah, it's actually other way around. YouTube Lemon was mad at YouTube camera because of over Shakira, the guy with the crusty feet. The same y'all only getting on honest roll, but Lemon is just as upset with that nigga. Like I don't know what y'all get now that y'all know he stink. You know his feet is crusty, and we already know he broke. But I'm just saying, but for some reason, Lemon battling with I don't know who. It's not honest roll, obviously. Honest roll, you are not even being counted, but you're gonna keep including yourself. That's fine. But I don't know who he battling with. But Lemon was mad at YouTube Karens because she allowed Shakira and Beasley to drag him. But Lemon does the same thing.
Well, to drag who?
YTC.
Lemon. They was
Well,
talking
so
about
so
Lemon.
so Beasley and who was dragging who?
Shakim, I call him Shakira. But Shakim and Beasley,
So
I
they
didn't
were
actually
they
see
were
the
they were
live.
dragging
Yeah.
YouTube camera.
No, they were dragging Lemon on her panel.
Okay.
So and then from what I'm gathering, what I heard from YouTube cameras,
So
and I think
Lemon had an issue with that and
correct.
everything. So okay, so now let's look at that. Why can't Lemon get mad? Because what you all are accusing Lemon of doing, she's doing the same thing over here. No one said anything disparaging. The thing is, no one is even dragging her. We were just asking the question. Now, there's some people who don't like her, but it's still in all. I didn't say, "Ooh, they was right," and da da da. No, I'm like, well, where is this? I'm hearing this. So my thing is, if she felt that way, if look, Lemon felt that way because he felt that she was dragging her and she justified why she did that, then what's the difference? Because nobody ain't dragging her over here. Nobody's calling her out of her name, but she's feeling some kind of way. And that's all I'm saying. So you don't have a right to be able to talk about somebody and justify you talking about somebody. But when somebody asks a question of saying, hey, did she say this? And what context was it in? And so on and so forth. And then you get mad. I'm like, well, we're only trying to find out what's going on. And I'm going to give Miss Olivia her props because Miss Olivia went over and said, hey, this is what happened. VS called her this, and she just snapped back at VS by saying that. So I'm like, okay. And we were like, oh, okay, because we talked about it for a long time. But then Max Boogie came up and said, Jay, she's been doing this for a long time. This is not the first time she's been doing this. And so I'm like, interesting. But I'm going to say this. You in the B
Doing what
section.
for a long time they made because
Yeah, that's what I was
now
gonna
Well,
ask.
like
But what is she
your
doing?
own.
But yeah,
they
I was
were
letting him finish.
saying,
But I want him to have come people. But as far as what I was saying to you, that's what I heard behind Limit. But as far as you and her, I was trying to ask her questions about you, Juicy. But from what I understand, it has something that I think you were trying to say was from what I gathered, but I could never get a clear answer because I've been arguing on her chat all day. It was people coming in and out. You know what I'm saying? So I never got a
Mhm.
clear answer. But when I wasn't even on the panel and she would address you in between the different fights. So from what I'm gathering, I think she was trying to say like you were saying she wasn't really black. And
Didn't say
I think
that.
that's why
Didn't say
you
that.
came
Did
up.
not say that. Did not say that. Did not say that at all. I mean, first of all, I think everybody who got color and who look like me from different countries are black, and that's why I say the diaspora. But no, one thing I did say is that American blacks are different. Not saying better, but we are different, and I said that a couple of times. But that doesn't disparage her. Again, I did not call her out of her name. I did not call her a B. I haven't, I haven't done those things. But again, hey, it is what it is. I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, no, that's why I was hopeful she would have hit your link earlier because to be honest, I'm
Now,
still
and,
confused
and,
and I
and this
never
is
got a
what
question.
somebody said. Somebody said, why didn't she? Why didn't YouTube camera cut out VS? See,
Well, I don't know.
my thing is, see, I didn't call you African booty scratcher. I don't use that kind of language, so I didn't call you that.
Yeah,
That's
she
number
brought
one.
that point up. She brought that point up, so maybe she was referring to her when she brought that point up because she did say she had people calling her African booty scratcher.
So,
And like I said, I didn't even know y'all was arguing, so maybe she did address it
but
with
we're
that.
not arguing. I didn't even know she was upset, and so Olivia actually brought that up, and I'm like, okay, and I'm not justifying it because I don't wish that either one of those women use that kind of language with each other.
Wait, hold
VS.
on. You saying Miss Olivia called her African booty scratcher?
No. Miss Olivia went over to say that VS called her that, and that's why
Oh,
she
okay.
retaliated
Okay.
to say what she said about VS. But I don't want anybody calling anybody that. So again, you can't say that Jay Wilson is, and like I said, I'm not fond of either. But I dig with YouTube cameras more than a VS. But the bottom line
Right.
is the people are saying, okay, so you cussing me out just for reporting the news, not having an opinion if you did it or not, listening
Well,
what
she
people
came
are
over here,
saying.
but what happened? Because she was talking to you
But
the whole
But
she
no,
didn't
time.
want
no,
to she
she
didn't
was
want to
here, and I even asked Pastor
she
Juicy.
didn't want to
I
click
said,
on.
Pastor Juicy, because I really wanted her to hit the link. I said, Pastor Juicy, she hear your link, we hear hers.
And
But I
my
think it's
thing is
different.
this. My thing is this. If you're respectful, then you're gonna get the same thing from me. So if she came up respectful, even if she had an opposing opinion, I wouldn't have attacked her. I mean, I wouldn't have, but my thing is the people are asking, well, why you have all of this vitriol and all of these words for me, but you don't have none for VS? And that's what the people are
Can
asking now.
well, I cannot speak for her, but can I say this? Because at the end of the day, when we come into the online and especially in the B sector, we going back and forth. And for some people, it gives you your views and coins. You know what I'm saying? So whether
Mhm.
you hear from them only or it's a byproduct of whatever you're doing, that's the thing. We don't want to. And me personally, and these are things some people have to learn, but some people knew from the beginning. You don't go back and forth with somebody that's mentally unhinged and can't handle anything, even though they started. So that's why I said that they would be good for each other. But
See,
both of
that's
them
what
are
the
only going
people.
to no, no.
That's what the
That's the
people.
reason why nobody want to
That
go back and forth with her.
that's what the people are saying. And up to I knew the answer already. I
Right.
knew the answer already. But my thing is, I just think it's funny. And my thing is, all of this you saying about me, say the same thing about BS. She's the one who called you what she called you. I didn't call you that. I'm not. I'm fighting you. Fight the person like that. My thing is, I don't fight like that anymore. I could, I don't. But my thing is, I know that, and that's why I asked the
But
question
she said
because.
that. You know what, Juicy? She said that. She said that somebody asked her that in her chat. Well, not well. They didn't ask about beer, but they said that she said the reason why she doesn't mind going back and forth with you because she said that you have a lot of subscribers and you started
Mhm.
it with her. And I think what was being said without being said, like I told her, I was on the panel when they were talking about it. I said you are fun to go back and forth with, and you don't really get real down and dirty with it. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, "Yeah, I agree." And prior to you even coming up, we already talked about these weirdos in the sector that can't
Well, we
handle roast.
understand. I understand that, but my thing is, at the end of the day, come up, have the conversation. But they said she's all out her body, and they said she acting like the same people that she's scared of. That's what the people saying, that she cussing and doing all of this and all of this. And so yeah, YouTube camera called someone a grease
Pastor
monkey.
Juicy, it's a lot of people you don't recognize either, though. So you can't do that. It's a lot of people you don't recognize for certain reasons too. Not necessarily you scared. You just don't want to be bothered. You want to hear
No,
to make your point.
I ain't saying that. I just said what I said, uppity, and like I
No,
said,
but
I said
ain't
what I
there
said.
people on your here? But Pastor Juicy, let's be fair. Ain't there people on here that you don't even give a response to? Because I told her, you lucky Pastor Juicy don't even respond to everybody or even
Mhm.
mention people.
Yeah, I
Ain't that
mean it
true?
is what it is. But my thing is, do you not like black people? Is it a show, or do you really feel that way? Do you have that talent type attitude? And I'm just curious. That's all.
Hmm. Well, I never got that from her. But like I say, this is gonna be a good back and forth, and I just wish I would hit each other panels
I
so
don't
you can
know if
get the
it's gonna be a
people what we
back and
want.
forth, because my thing is I'm not giving her what she giving me, because I'm not all that moved by it. I'm like, okay, I just don't get all of this out of body experience over something that is just, girl, this is what they said. And my thing is, you talk about folk in the beef sector, but I do know what it's about, uppity, and I make that decision if I want to do that or not. And I don't know.
I understand what it's about, and it's your decision. I'm just putting it in your head, just like I put it in hers. So that's what I'm saying. But she did say that acknowledgement of you, and I think the reason why people, and I think that the fact that you even mentioning her is a thing. So that's why I thought it was a possibility, and I even said that on her panel. So I want to say what I say to everybody, just like what I said to her about you. I feel like both of y'all are people that can be petty, but y'all not gonna be real dirty, dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Y'all both have a level to unbothered about
That's
y'all.
why I
So
wonder who
I
said
think this will
something
be an
to her.
interesting thing. Yeah, yeah, y'all
I
both have
wonder
a
what was
good
being
level of
brought to
But
unbothered,
this
her
is the
from you.
but
thing. This
she's
is
not
the
a
Because she
mean
thing
came
girl,
though.
in
over
my
here
This is
mad
opinion.
the
at you
thing
in the
though. Why
audience.
are you out of body? Why all of this cursing? Why all of this? Because see, the name calling don't bother me, but then it tells me there's something really going on when you feel like you have to do that and
That's
not
what I'm
have
about to say. The name calling, I think, is what got Jay Wilson with the
Hey,
name
Jay
no, but and
Wilson,
calling.
like
how
I said,
you
it didn't
doing?
get me, but I'm like, is it
Not
that
get
serious?
me, but I mean, threw you off like, whoa.
Yeah, because when
Yeah.
people came
Jay,
over
Yeah.
and they were saying, I'm like, I'm beefing, I'm doing what? And then when I heard all of that, I'm like,
Well, she
oh,
came over here
okay.
and told you herself the stuff she was saying, so
Oh
she, I mean,
yeah,
she,
yeah, she was
yeah.
going off a couple times. I forgot about that part. You're right, Demon.
Jay,
So,
Mhm.
but I
Jay,
wasn't on the
don't let
panel.
these
But
two
I didn't
niggas,
know what
Jay
Pastor
But that's
Wilson,
Juicy
why
don't
I'm
said
let
thinking
first.
that
these two
maybe stuff
niggas
was
get you
carried
off
back
track.
I
to
didn't know
her because she
Pastor
was
Juicy
really,
said
really
first. So that's
mad.
why I said
They
comment
all
on it.
they
Go,
conveniently
Yeah.
forget type shit, Jay Wilson. Just
go ahead,
don't let
I
Sheffy. What
haven't
you
got
want
a
to
chance
say?
to
Jay
even
Wilson, I
talk,
just
though.
want to
I
let you
haven't even
know,
got a chance to
don't
even
let
talk.
the, you told me to
Oh my
keep going,
God.
right, Jay Wilson? Thank you.
Go,
I haven't
what's
even
going
had
on?
a chance to
Thank
talk
you
because
so
I've
much.
been up
He
here
told me
Oh,
to
since
oh,
go
I'm
through.
sorry. Hold on,
He,
Sheffy, because Demons O
hold on,
is
don't tell
here.
me to hold on. He told me to
Wait a minute,
go.
Sheffy.
I was
Who
ready.
platform you on? Now I'm trying to be
I'm on your
respectful.
platform, so
Demons O is
he
right.
told
She
me to
has
go.
not had a chance, and I want to be
Right,
fair.
she spoke
So,
up because she saw me here, Jay Wilson.
No,
but
I
she
did
didn't get a chance to
not.
speak.
But
I
you
was
Go
did.
trying
ahead,
You
to get
Demons
definitely
some
O, and
told
then
me
I'm
to
gonna
motherfucking
let
go
Sheffy
first.
sense.
speak. Y'all
Okay,
acting so crazy. Go
She
ahead,
can
we
go
Demons
are.
ahead
O.
and speak.
We
What I'm
are,
trying
Jay
to say
Wilson.
is, I
I
don't
No,
think
just
it's
want to
a
TMO,
let
you
you
got
grandiose
know
something way
that
more
statement,
important
and
you
to
I
say.
haven't
Go
niggas
ahead
even
and
had a
talk
need to
your
chance to
piece,
go
say
lady.
nothing.
Go ahead,
on.
TMO. You got something way more important to say.
Look
Go
at him.
ahead.
Look at him, Jay Wilson. Look at him.
Basically, I don't want. She can say what she want to say. What I'm saying is, I don't want no grand statements made when I haven't even had a chance to even say anything. So to say what we up here doing and how we
Nobody
twisting, I'm like,
said that
I
they
haven't
was
even
making
had a
grand
chance to say
statements. Let
anything.
her hurry up and speak.
Oh, Sheffy. See, this is what I mean, Sheffy. This is what I mean by that trickiness. And then I had a chance to
But
see
Jay
your.
Wilson, I can't be trickiness if you told me to go and then you kind of took it
I
from
know,
me.
I know, but the thing
You
is,
can't
she
say
wanted to
it's
say
me. I
something.
was
You were
ready when
starting off wrong,
But hold
talking about
on.
see,
what
I
people
thought
But
up
she
here
was
Demons
doing,
being,
and I
O,
hadn't
but
even
now
Demons
she
spoke.
O
making
is
it a
saying,
big thing like, oh my
but hold
God,
on,
she was
Sheffy.
here
You
type
did
shit.
say, Sheffy, you did say that look at them and this is what they
I
doing, and the
I
lady didn't
did because they
respond.
cut me off. Jay Wilson, because you told
No,
me
you
to
was just talking
go.
about what we doing to
No,
the
Jay
story, and
Wilson
I'm
said,
like, I haven't
okay,
even had
Chef.
a chance to
Jay
talk
Wilson
yet, so
literally
I ain't
told me,
said
go
nothing.
ahead, Chefy. And then you spoke
Oh,
up to cut me off.
she gonna do this if she get her way, so just give
She
it to her.
always
No,
come
bitch,
up
I
with
already,
people can't even
excuse me, I
do
don't
that,
mean to
but I'm
call you
on
a
mute
bitch.
so they can't blame uppity
They
because you
still
know
Go
my
want
stuff
your
ahead,
always
Here
way.
they
Chevy.
up
Say
go,
with
here
what
they
people.
say
go.
what you
Here
need
they
to say,
go.
Chevy. I want to hear it, but I'm gonna
No,
let
Jay
Demons
Wilson.
respond. Go
Jay
ahead.
Wilson, I was being a little petty. Go on, let them two
But
talk.
see, Chevy, this is what I mean by you tricky. But let me tell you something. I saw you in your car, and I read faces really well. I read faces really well because you know I avatar read too, and
Well,
I see it.
between me and you, Jay Wilson, we can come live and show our faces. They don't realize.
Oh Jesus, oh Jesus! I
Them two
seen this.
over there.
Oh Jesus, stop playing, Sheffy. See how you doing, Sheffy. See,
Jay
this is what I
Wilson,
What?
mean
it's
by
Saturday
tricky.
night.
This is what
Damn.
I mean
What are
by
you talking about?
I
I was
can't be
tricky.
always on
messy.
camera. I got my
Let me.
real face as
No,
my
you
This
not
avatar,
is
and you
what
always
got
I
them
on
there
camera,
mean
mangy
Sheffy.
ass,
Not
mud ass
like
by
glasses.
Sheffy. Not like
So
Sheffy
that's
tricky.
and Jay
crazy.
Wilson.
I
That
show my
nigga
real
over
face
there
on
is
my
not
fucking
always on
avatar, and
camera,
you show
bitch.
a
You
goddamn
trying?
half
Ooh,
ass
shit! I
dead
wasn't trying
dog.
to talk like that, Jay Wilson.
Whatever.
Damn.
This
Dead
is what I
dog.
I'll
mean
be
by
back when she
tricky.
Damn.
leaves, just like I
Oh,
always do.
okay. Well,
I'm
just
dropping
go
when she
ahead and
come
go.
This
around.
is
Go
what
I'll
out.
be back.
I
Go away.
mean
Go
by
announce yourself.
tricky.
Okay.
This is what I mean
Oh,
by tricky. This is what I mean by tricky,
damn. What did
Sheffy.
I do?
I no. It's not what did I do, Sheffy. This is what I mean by tricky. I looked at your face, and I'm like,
I didn't even
mm.
show my face
No,
either.
yes, you did. You was in the car, and I saw you talking in the car, and you was talking to
I
another man.
think
It was a
Jay
man.
was. Oh, Jay was. I think you could picture my face.
I saw it, and I'm like, this is tricky. This is
Well,
tricky. This is
well,
tricky.
you have a
Sheffy,
Yeah, you're
face
right.
too,
You're
Jay
trick.
Wilson.
it's
Me
tricky.
and me and you have a face. They
Well,
don't
I
have a
know we
face.
do, but it's tricky, Sheffy,
Right now,
and this
I
is
see
What?
a
why.
dog ass
And let
big
me
No, you
say
see
face.
this.
how
That's
she
what
trying
you
to
are,
insert
dog
And
ass
herself?
let
bitch.
me say this.
This was a
Cause you
Let me
are.
say
I
conversation
see
this.
your
between
face
me
is a
and
Let
you.
me
big
say
See how
dog.
this.
she insert
I
herself?
do
She
think
talking
that
about a
there is a
dog in herself.
reason why you were invited,
I'm
but I
sorry.
think because of your trickiness, that a lot of people had a tough time saying,
Jay
okay,
Wilson,
which
it's
team
not
do I
about
go
my
with?
trickiness at the end of the day. Let them have their
Mm-hmm.
own trickiness. I
A
never
trick
trick
gonna be a
nobody.
trick.
That's the thing. And bitch, you know all about that. You see how you inserted yourself?
Sheffy,
Anyway,
I looked at
I
your
don't get no
picture.
clearances,
I
baby.
saw I
you should
saw
shut
you
the
in
fuck up
person,
talking
and
to
I
me
saw
now.
your face. And I said, you know what? Sheffy is a good person to say, what did I do? And
You
Sheffy.
didn't say that, Jay Wilson. You ain't
I
say that.
did.
You ain't say that.
Sheffy, I saw you in that car and you was talking to that
What
man.
is the point? What the fuck did
You
you come
got
up here to say?
damn. Why
Goddamn, we
does
done
she
gave you
always
so much
insert
opportunity,
herself?
but you won't
Why
say
did you
it.
leave her out, Jay Wilson? Why is she speaking up? Why is she talking? Hey, Jay
Cause
Wilson,
I'm grown.
you want to cam up? Let's see if she cams up. Let's see
It's the
Girl,
let's
let
see
me
what's
tell
gonna
trickiness.
you.
happen. Cam up, D Misso.
It's the
You looking
trickiness.
at me right now.
Yeah, bitch, ain't
I
shit.
like your braids, Sheffy. Turn around. Let me see the back. I like the.
Jay Wilson. I don't know. I'm such a
No, I do
dog.
like the
I don't
braids.
know.
I didn't see. Oh, they look nice, Sheffy.
I know they look so nice.
But Sheffy, you tricky.
I'm not
You
tricky.
tricky. No,
I'm
you
I'm
tricky.
not tricky.
You
I'm
tricky.
I'm I'm
I'm
American.
looking at you. I'm
I'm an
looking at
American.
you, and you
I'm an
tricky.
American
You are a
from
tricky American.
from
You are
Chicago,
African,
Illinois,
and that's
off
tricky.
of
And
290.
girl, and
You know.
you probably live over there by Harvey, over there on the west
No,
side
no,
somewhere.
no, no, no. That's too far. That's too far off. I'm on 290 off of
Mm-hmm.
Central and Cicero, where the Mexicans in Harlem. So you going a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. You going off of 90, not 290.
Okay, I lived off of Sacramento.
Oh, did you now?
I live by the California Blue Line. I used to get right off at the California station.
Oh, Pastor, can I tell you something? Oh,
What?
so there was this guy who just came out of prison 2 days ago.
Oh Lord.
We'll just talk about this later. It ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Oh no, go ahead and don't start something you can't
We'll
finish.
talk. No, we'll talk about it later. But I know what you're talking about. Sacramento and California. Them hoes don't know anything about it. But you know what I mean.
But I don't know. That's Logan Square. So Logan Square has always
No,
been a good
no, on the
neighborhood.
other side of 290. California. Where the jail at? Where the prisoners at?
Oh, I
That
don't
little.
know. So Sheffy, where I lived, it was a Catholic church. I lived in Palmer. I lived in Palmer Square, and I went about five, no, maybe 4 or 5 miles south, and I would be in Humboldt Park.
Oh, Pastor. Damn, I wish it was just me and you up here. But I'm trying to get out, type thing. I want to get out and about. I'm
You trying to
almost a
get out of
little bit like
Chicago?
Ernest Rowe. Huh?
You trying to
You
get
can
out of
have your
Chicago?
wish right now.
I apologize, couldn't hear you. What you say?
You trying to? Oh, I said you trying to get out of Chicago, or you trying to get out the house?
Trying to get out the house.
That looks like a nice house.
Yeah, Pastor. I don't like to be that type of person, but I need to get out of here, type of thing.
You tricky.
But Pastor, you see how they be leaving when I'm here.
I know, but you tricky. I see
What
you,
did I
Shefty.
do? What
Let me
did I
tell you
do?
something. You don't live in the land of fire, babe, and not have tricks.
Have what?
It not have tricks.
Tricks. What's that?
Mm-hmm. Shefty, you be playing very, very coy, but Shefty, I'm telling you. Let me say this. I do believe that you and Sassy had a good meeting at first, but I do think something. I don't know, Shefty.
Oh, I don't want to bring that up. You know what I mean? You
And
know.
then Sheffy, you was tricky because you did show up for the Fountain Blue, and I'm like, look at Sheffy. See, that's what I'm saying. Because you played that part of the weak heroine, but then when it was time for you to show up, you showed up, and I'm like, see, this person is tricky. That's all I'm saying.
So because I still went to Vegas and went to the Fountain Blue,
It's interesting. That's all I got to say. I think it's interesting. And there was an angle to that. And I see these angles. And see, people don't see angles, but I see angles. And I saw that angle.
okay.
I saw the angle. But it's all good, Sheffy. This is why I think that you can be a tad bit dangerous. And this is why I say, I don't know if I really
But
want
I
to meet
don't
you,
want to
Sheffy.
fight you or
It's
anything.
not about fighting, it's about trickiness. It's not
Or
about fighting.
just your observations.
It's not about fighting.
No, it's about
It's
your
about my
observations.
observation.
Right,
It's about
right.
my
I
observation.
don't want to fight with your observations type of thing.
But that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
just let you live life. What's
But I
wrong
see
with
your face. I see your face, and you remind me of some people. Ooh. It was a
do
lady
I
who
do I
came.
remind you of
It
some
was a
good
lady
looking
who
people?
came to my friend's house, and she was selling encyclopedias. And baby, this lady got very close to the family. She started eating the cake, and baby, she bought all of them. So them people bought all them encyclopedias, baby, and they didn't get their money. They didn't get their encyclopedias. She took a $300 deposit, and they ain't never seen them encyclopedias. She was very tricky.
Damn. I ain't
Baby,
gonna
she 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 could talk, baby. She had to talk, she had everything. And then she got the $300 deposit, $350 deposit, and the people ain't never seen encyclopedias. She was tricky.
Are you trying to say that I'm an encyclopedia thief?
No, I'm saying you're tricky.
Oh.
You have a way with Gab and you have a way with turning things around. You can take a
Oh.
situation and think of it real quick. You know how to turn it, you know how to frame it and shape it.
Damn, Jay Wilson. I don't even think that of myself.
You don't
Uh,
have to. It comes naturally.
like if you think that of me, I think
It
that
comes
maybe
naturally. Because you're not dumb. You're very intelligent and you play
yes,
that slow
I'm
role,
intelligent.
but you tricky, and that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, now I mean, I know my spirit, and I know what my spirit be telling me, and I'm telling you now. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying you tricky,
Okay, I don't want the tricky
baby. It's
label.
tricky.
Hey,
It's tricky.
Juicy,
I
I'm
don't
back
want it.
to
Let me
say
say
the
this.
viewership.
We don't
I'm
talk
back
to
to say the
people who
viewership.
don't come
I
up.
had to go check over
Can we not
contest was
talk
still
about people
going.
who don't
They
come
had to
up?
send this
It
useless
seems like
asshole over
somebody is a
here
little bit
trying to help
jealous.
that nigga get
But
views for
hey,
his
I'll
boring
be
ass
quiet
contest,
just like
but
you,
it ain't
Jay
gonna
Wilson.
work. She ain't smart,
She couldn't
Juicy.
get no
She is on food stamps with
you
no
mad,
children.
Jay Wilson.
She don't got no gas going on with no
Do you
children.
have any
She can't
children,
wash
Jay
her
Wilson?
ass or have a moo or have the correct dress code while her mama still living with no children. And she's so dumb it comes down from generation. How your mama alive and you going to that type of restaurant with that dress on?
They didn't
How
talk
you
about that
online
dress.
every day in a moo
I don't
that you don't
understand.
even bother to change, bitch? Yeah, bitch. How
I
you
don't
on
understand
live
either,
and
Jay
you don't even
Wilson.
take your dog to get clean
AJ
when you don't know
Wilson,
how to
her
clean
mama
it?
left her
Ain't not
to
my mama
somebody
did.
that
My
that nigga
mama did.
don't
You know
know.
what my mama
But
did?
that's between me and you.
My mama didn't
Her
have me
mama
until she
didn't
knew how
even
to
want
groom
her.
herself,
Her mama
ho.
don't even know her grandchild.
My mama
Her
didn't have
mama,
me
her
until she
mama
could
would
afford a
never
stand-up
approve
man,
of
bitch.
this
My
woman giving
mama
her
ain't
children
raised
to
me
the
to be
men
a
of the
do-girl,
family.
ho.
Why
My
is she
mama
keep
ain't
talking
never.
over
And
me?
she only can stand
Let's
up to
not
my
talk
daddy mom
about
because
mamas, Jay
her family
Wilson.
on that same
Somebody
energy,
mama
ho.
don't even
On
know
that
who she
same
is.
energy, ho, but my daddy mama won. So what you saying, bitch?
Your
Your
mama and
mama
your
is
daddy
living
don't
and
know
you going
anything about
outside,
each
bitch.
other.
My mama is
AJ
living and
Wilson.
I
AJ,
could never
oh,
look like you
look
on the
who here.
outside, bitch. You
AJ
got
Wilson.
dragged
My
for a
mama
fucking
and my daddy
steak
have a
dinner, bitch.
picture
You
together.
let Sassy
My
drag you
mama
for a
and my
steak
daddy
dinner.
have a
You
picture
let
together.
Sassy drag you
Yes.
for a
My
steak
mama and
dinner.
my daddy have
You
a
let
picture
Sassy
together.
drag you for a steak
Let's
dinner.
not talk
Why you
about
ain't ask
Sassy.
Sassy to pay your gas
I don't
bill
talk
and
about
cook your
Sassy.
own steak, bitch?
Can we
Why you
talk
ain't
about
ask
mamas and
Sassy
daddies?
for her
It seems like it's
pretentious
a lot
wannabe
going
pretentious
on.
ass? You a
Hey, Jay
fat ass
Wilson, do
weak
you
bitch.
think I
You came
irritate people
online instead of
just by
calling your
being here?
mama. You crying on a
Oh
piece of
my
platform,
God.
fake tears,
Somebody bringing up
begging
my
for cash
mama
ass
again.
when you
Do you
didn't
think
even
you
go
somebody
nowhere.
big by
You bum ass bitch. You didn't even
what did
think
you
to get
say,
to the
Dr.
bag,
somebody?
ho. You were showing
So
Sassy all the
uppity.
way, but I
You think
think
you the
she's a
big
fake rich
person by
bitch too. So
Dr.
I'd
somebody?
expose her too. But bitch, look what you wore to that
Oh my
restaurant. I
God,
don't think
she's
you know
really
what you
getting
was
me.
doing, bitch. You better go to the
Somebody's
army
really
like the
getting
rest of the
me.
dumb hoes that need
Why
to
you
be
up
led.
over here
You stink
Somebody
anyway?
is
Why
ass
you
really
over
bitch.
getting
here
me.
Go
anyway?
wash up, hoe.
Somebody's
You don't
really
wear
getting
that
me.
type
Yeah,
of
maybe you
attire
should
to
leave
that
out.
type of restaurant,
Yeah,
bitch.
somebody's really
You don't
getting
go
me.
to a restaurant
I'm
and
gonna
let
go on
everybody
mute,
play
Jay
you and order
Wilson.
your food, bitch. You know your body and go to a GYN doctor. Maybe your body can't take medium rare. Maybe it needs to be rare. You don't know what the fuck you need, bitch. You wouldn't even allow to pick up the menu, you slow poke hoe. Ain't your mama alive? Let her take you so she could show you some dignity and respect. Well, we all see you get dragged out here for a couple of dollars. You talking about food stamp when you on there with no children, you
Hey, Jay
tired
Wilson, I'm
bitch.
on mute. Just letting you
Yeah,
know.
you got no
And
choice
my
but to be you,
sound
dumb
is down
asshole.
very low.
You came up here interrupting
Just kind of letting the
our
walrus
conversation.
get the
You
air out.
wanted
Just
attention,
letting you
bitch.
know.
You think they was gonna go to that channel? You trying to have numbers drop? No, you do, girl ass bitch. I came up here to drag you, you dumb asshole. We let you get a moment, and you
Yeah,
did
you and
nothing with it.
Demon
Just
Soul
like
got
your whole
together, so
fucking
I'm
life.
right back up.
Take your lesbian
Sorry
ass
about
on
that.
out the closet. Okay, you weird ass bitch. You need attention, hoe. Why your mama alive and
Yeah,
you out here
so
looking
Jay
for a
Wilson likes to
hero?
have
You looking for
conversations
a
with
hero
people
online
who
and
have
you live in your
degrees.
mama house.
Bitch, you
You
don't even
tragic
have your
ass
high school
bitch. Why
diploma.
you looking for
Did
a
you
hero
tell Jay
online
Wilson you don't
when
even
your
have your
mama
high school
lives in the
diploma
house with you and
and
she
your
wasn't
kids
here?
don't either?
Why aren't you looking for a hero
All right, I'm
online
gonna just
when
go
you
ahead and
living in
let
your
that
mama
go,
house?
babe.
Cause she tragic
Jay
and ain't
Wilson, do
shit
you
like
know
you,
she ain't
bitch.
got no
But
high
you got
school
the nerve to come on
diploma?
any
She
panel
ain't
and
got
say
no
anything about
certification.
anybody. You
Did you
waste
know
poor
that
ass bitch. You
CPS came and
uneducated
got
hoe.
two of
You
her
was in the
kids out
chat
of three?
talking to me this
She
whole
didn't
time.
start her. Just
I
thought I'd
ignored
let
the
you know.
fuck out of you, bitch. But you let them
Just
come
thought I'd
over here on
let
a
you
do
know,
girl
honey.
mission. I want to embarrass the
But
fuck
Jay
out of you
Wilson, how you
right
doing?
now. And what about it?
Did you see
Go
how
ahead,
they came
Kimo.
up just
Hi,
right
welcome
up
back to
after
the
each
panel.
other?
Fuck that hoe.
You
Right,
know,
coming here derailing
sometimes
the
the
whole
loudest
goddamn
niggas is the
topic.
dumbest niggas.
What the fuck you even over here for? Ain't you got something to go do? Why
The
you in here with no
loudest
petition?
nigga
Go
is
make a
the
pizza,
dumbest nigga.
bitch. Go use that air
Sometimes
fryer
the
and make a
blackest
pizza,
nigga
bitch.
is the
Black is
dumbest
what?
nigga too, like that one over
See,
there.
considering the topic
The
we have been
blackest
looking for
and
what
the
she
and the
over here doing.
loudest. You know, the
Black is, girl,
extremities.
please.
They have a
Black,
lot
like,
going on.
whatever. Your panties was black
Um,
when you opened up your
and this
goddamn
just is
legs
what
on
it
live and
is.
showed us
You
that
know, I
old
really
nasty
hate. You know,
pussy
I'm
hoe.
really not
Your
a
panties was
colorist
part
type of
white and
person.
then they was black on the
I really
inside
don't do
part.
the whole color thing,
Whatever,
but I know
bitch.
that that would get
Whatever.
her real
Go put
quick.
on your
You know,
goddamn
real quick and
black and
easy.
white panties,
You
hoe.
know, because when you tell her that she's the darkest nigga, she go off. So,
No,
and
I
you know,
don't
the
give a
dumbest nigga too, the one
no.
over
You
here
gotta
with no
mention
teeth.
it. You
You
always gotta
know, it's
mention it.
crazy that they get
Whatever,
together and
bitch.
they
Go,
they do
whatever.
these
You
type
want
of
your
things.
tongue down my motherfucking pussy
because if you
anyway,
didn't
yo. That
notice, Jay
come out
Wilson,
the
they
motherfucking
left at the
closet, bitch.
same
It's hot
time
in
and then they
there.
came back
Come
at
out
the
the
same
closet,
time.
bitch, and put on a
So the nigga
goddamn
with
bra,
no
bitch.
teeth
Leave me
and the nigga
alone.
that's most insecure in the beef sector got together
Yeah,
and
you
they came
and
to
your
hit your link.
fucking red ass
So I just
dog
wanted
with no
you to
sense of
make sure.
humor,
Hey,
bitch.
Jay
Leave me
Wilson, how
alone.
about this? Watch this, Jay
Whatever,
Wilson.
bitch.
I'm
Your
about to do
motherfucking
something
damn
that both of
apartment is
these
insecure, bitch. You
both
don't
of
even
these
have a
ladies can't
stove.
do. Are you
It lacks
ready?
so many
Cause let me
things,
tell you
bitch.
something. The
Your
darkest
goddamn
nigga and the
lifestyle
nigga
is
with no teeth,
insecure, bitch.
they
It's
not
all
gonna cam
everything
up. You
around you is
ready?
shortcoming, bitch. Whatever, whatever.
Oh, she
Look,
cammed up and smiled.
Yeah, because she loves making a spectacle of
And
herself.
I am
So
pretty dark.
little.
Well, you
For
know, not
so
dark, but
little.
I'm a
So
nigga when you
little.
pull me over type shit.
Who
I'm from
cares about
Chicago.
you the one bringing up color.
And
You
so
the only
those
one
ladies,
damn
they
insecure
won't
ass
do
bringing the
anything.
shit
Look
up,
at
bitch.
them. So that's what they call insecurities.
Yeah, insecurities when
Look
you
at
the
them.
one
Look at them.
obsessed
They
and
not
bringing
camming
up.
up like me and you,
Bitch,
Jay
please,
Wilson.
whatever.
Jay
Them goddamn
Wilson, you
cornrows
so
insecure,
nice.
bitch. They too
You
far
so
apart
nice.
from each
Oh,
other.
ever since I
Them
got
goddamn
cornrows,
cornrows
Jay Wilson,
insecure,
they've
bitch.
been acting
Whatever,
funny.
hoe.
Jay Wilson, because they can't get cornrows from that 1 inch
You
hair.
a
Jay
motherfucking
Wilson.
lie,
Jay
hoe.
Wilson, can I show you my cornrows? Let me show you, babe.
Her co show she's an
They can't show
unrefuted
me.
DYKE. She's an
Hey,
unrefuted stud. She's an unrefuted stud.
Set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off.
That part.
you right. They can't do cornrows,
And
Jay
the
Wilson.
bra
They
is
won't let
gone.
me.
And the
Exactly.
bra
This
is
is my
gone.
natural hair, Jay Wilson.
And the bra is
And you
gone.
know what I'm
I
gonna
think
do
she only
today? I'm
pretending to
gonna
be a
oil it
stud
up.
is
I'm
because
gonna
she
oil
thinks
it
that
up.
means stud means sloppy. Chad Brown is only wanted to pretend to be a slut because she's a sloppy fat bitch. She think by pretending, yeah, you better drop down, bitch. You only doing that because you think being a stud gives you the right to be sloppy, nasty looking, and lazy, bitch. No, you supposed to think on masculine qualities. But your bank account get very feminine, demure, and needy, bitch. You don't get masculine in that bank account. You on food stamps with no kids. Shut the fuck up. I'm mute.
Hey Jay, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey. So I was wondering if I can tell you how to take care of cornrows, cause they can't tell you anything, cause they always wear wigs and shit and unhealthy hair.
Who you talking to? I don't wear wigs, so get it together. Stop lying on your life. I wear bras though. You haven't washed your ass in a minute. We seen you in the same moo for years.
Sure,
Every day,
whatever.
non-changing.
Yeah, no one believes that, man.
Can we see you at a GY? No, we don't have to believe it. We seen it on video.
It's okay, babe. It's okay. You don't have to fight so
We
hard.
not, it was not okay. You need to
Babe,
change your
you
clothes
don't
on a
have to
daily
fight so
basis.
hard
You have
sometimes.
to change your clothes on a
Just
daily
slow
basis.
down,
It's
babe.
not
It
okay.
doesn't have to
You
be
need
that
to
way.
wear a bra. You need to
It's
know how to
okay,
dress
babe.
when you
It
go on
doesn't.
public
Yeah,
platforms.
let's not talk
You
about
almost
bras.
40 years
Let's not
old.
talk
It's
about
not
bras.
okay to pretend like you five and beg people for your little
Yeah,
needs in your
because I
mama's
definitely
home.
do that.
If
Yeah,
your
I
mama
do.
didn't teach you how to get it, instead of begging
Okay,
for
to go with the
handouts,
mamas.
ask people to
Let's
teach
not
you how
talk
to
about
fish
mamas.
instead of bringing you fish home. You need
Yeah,
to teach, you don't
fish.
have the
Let's do
aesthetics
that.
for bringing it. You don't have the aesthetics for a kept
Yeah, yeah,
women.
yeah, yeah.
You
Just
don't.
pronounce your S's,
Just
please.
sloppy and
Thank you.
depressed.
Can
Where
you
your
just
body come
pronounce your
from? You ain't got a
S's?
child to show for it. Maybe if
And
you
can we
visit
have
an
DSO not to
overall
be a
appointment,
follower?
you don't want to go. You don't gotta go to the
Thank you.
GYN
Thank you,
because ain't
everyone.
nobody
Thank
eating
you,
it.
everyone.
Ain't nobody eating you or
Thank you,
fucking you.
everyone.
Ain't
I
nobody gonna
appreciate
eat
it.
you or fuck you.
Thank you,
You should not be
America.
that big, bitch.
Thank you,
Why are you that
America.
big? Why are
Thank
you that
you.
big? Why are you that big?
Thank you.
You're
Thank
depressed,
you.
hoe.
Babe.
That's why you wearing a
Babe.
moo with
Babe. We're
no
not we're
bra.
not we're not
That's
that
why you
far
wearing
off.
a moo with no
We're
bra.
not that
Why are
far
you
off,
that
babe.
big, bitch? Why are you that big? You
Yeah,
see where they
you
got
were the
your
one who was
mother.
dancing in
You
your
want to
panties.
follow in
You
your
knew
mother
that you would have
footsteps
wore them
instead of
all.
doing better?
Yeah, babe.
That's
It's
not an
okay.
excuse, bitch. That's why
Hey,
you online looking
we
for a
already
hero.
talked about
I'ma
how
just
you can
tell you
just
the
go
truth.
hard,
But your
hard,
bum ass
hard.
can never sit with me.
Oh, I'm
You should
such a
not be
bum.
that big and
Yeah, I am that
sloppy.
bitch.
You that
Oh,
big
you
and
could just
sloppy for
stop.
what? You
You
not
could
even
probably
cute
just
and
stop,
big. You don't
homie.
even dress
You don't.
nicely.
It doesn't
I
even
can see
make
if you was
sense to what you're
beyond side
saying.
with limited options in
Can you
clothes,
stop?
but why you that big and don't even dress it up nice? You're depressed, bitch.
Do
You don't
I
have one
offend you
kid.
that
You
much?
you sit down and
Hey,
overeat
hey,
because you
Jay Wilson,
depressed,
I'm gonna
and
go
you
on
know your
mute.
mama about to
I'm
go
gonna put
out here
my
for the
do
same
rag on.
reason. Do you know it's insanity to repeat the same thing and expect different results? You
Bitch,
sitting
I've
in the
been to
house with no
college.
gas and a fat
You
ass
can't
mama
tell
that's
me
dressed
no
just like you.
definitions.
You and your
You
mama be
can't tell me
twinning
no
every day, ho.
definitions, ma'am.
You and your
I
mama
know
be
all the
twinning every day, ho.
definitions. I
Why is
know
you and your mama
definitions of
twinning?
shit that you
And
don't
she's
even
bed
know.
bound?
But you
Why
can
is you and
try
your
it.
mama twinning and
You
she
can
bed
try it.
bound?
Why do you
You're
keep bringing
weird.
my
You're
mother into
weird.
it?
Don't be
I
mad
don't
at
want to
me for
bring your
telling you the
mother
truth.
into it.
You're
Your
too
mother
big to
doesn't
be
even
looking like that. And
participate in
you don't
shit
even
that
have
you
no
do.
children. So
Does
you have some
Nyla
type
have
of
a
medical
grandmama?
issue?
Does
What's your
Nyla
medical
have a
issue?
grandmama?
What's your
Does
medical issue
Nyla
to
have
make
a
you look like
grandmama?
that? Why are
Does
you
Nyla
dressing
have
like
a
that?
grandmama?
Why are
Why
you
don't you
dressing
ever
like
talk
that?
about
Why you
Nyla's
don't do your
grandmama,
hair?
bitch?
Why you don't do
Nyla's
your hair?
grandmama don't do
Why you
shit
don't live
for
out
her.
your
She ain't
sexy
got a
fantasy?
godmama, auntie.
Instead
She
of
ain't
coming
got
up in
no
here
family
being mad
to
at
help
people
her
for
out,
living their
bitch. You
motherfucking
the
life the way they
bitch
want
ass
to
and
live.
give a fuck about
Why you
knowledge.
mad
Not really.
though?
You only
Why you
have knowledge
mad?
for a fucking
Why you
catfish
mad?
hoe ass bitch.
Why you looking
I
like
think
that?
maybe you should stop.
Why you mad?
You should probably stop. Oh, I'm so
Why you
sorry,
mad?
Clovis. I'm sorry, I be coming out of character.
That's okay. I had to go see what was going on in the other room, but I'm back. I had to walk
Oh,
away.
mhm. Sorry. Excuse
Wow,
me.
y'all still on. Oh my God, what is going on? Y'all still at each other? I mean, why y'all at
I
each
don't like
other?
to
What did
call
you
it a
do,
beef thing.
Sheffy?
I'm sorry.
What did y'all do to each other?
Oh no. She was mad ever since the macaroni and cheese challenge.
So we
When
still dealing with this macaroni and cheese challenge.
she been mad ever since then. It hasn't been my fault. That was Rick Reed who cursed her out. That wasn't me.
Mm, mm-mm. So why you got a problem with D Miss O? You know D Miss O, my girl. Why you got a problem with D Miss O? I like you, Sheffy, but why you got a problem with D Miss O?
Sometimes, homie, she just be lying too much for me.
How she be lying?
So, for example, and I don't like to insert myself, even though I am, and I'm being messy. Um, so on my last channel, and I put this as
Mhm. Come here, lyrics.
a comment.
Come
I
here.
said,
Come here.
King Ro- I'm sorry.
No, no,
Don't
I'm
bring
talking
up
to
nothing
John.
about my child. Don't bring nothing about my child. I'm
I'm
not
doing.
talking
He
about
asked me
nothing
a
about my
question. I'll do
child.
what
I
I
am
want.
not talking about nothing about
He
my
asked me a
child. I don't
question.
even
I'll
want
do
to.
what he want.
I don't give a fuck because that's
No,
somebody
no,
else's
you ain't gonna
situation. So that
control
lets
my
you know
mouth.
you a
He
do
asked me
bitch
a
ass
question.
hoe.
I'll do what I
He
want.
asked you why you have a
So
problem with me. You bring up
what had
somebody else's
happened was,
situation. See what a
so
do
she
bitch
had
ass hoe
accused King
she is.
Roman
See what
News
a do bitch
of attack
ass hoe
of doing
she
some
is.
kind.
Sitting over here caping for somebody who don't
Why
even
you
dare
not
respect
trying to
you.
let me tell
You
my
just
truth?
goddamn slow
He
bitch.
asked me for
You
my
just
truth, not
always
yours.
caping.
Whose
Always
truth did
caping.
he ask?
That's the minute you start
Whose
talking
truth did
about
he
somebody
ask?
else's situation, you done
Whose
lost.
truth did he
Because
ask?
how in
Did
the
he ask for
world
my
you
truth or
don't
your
like
truth?
somebody for
Don't
somebody else's
pipe up,
situation?
bitch.
That's what's wrong
Don't
with a lot of
pipe
y'all
up
following
now.
ass bitches
He asked
anyway.
me for my
Taking
truth.
on somebody. How
Jay
you gonna sit
Wilson
there and give
asked for my
somebody
truth.
else's situation to
Jay
be a reason
Wilson
why you
asked
don't
for
like
my
somebody?
truth.
That
Jay
goes to show
Wilson
how
asked me
slow
a
and
question.
simple
He
you
didn't
are,
ask
bitch.
you, bitch.
You is
Excuse me.
slow. You
He
is
didn't
slow
ask
and
you a
delayed.
question. Oh, I'm sorry.
Whatever,
I keep
bitch.
But
calling
You
the
you a
need
thing
to
bitch.
be
is,
quick.
And
so
you've
so
been
Be
acting
quick
like
Sheffy,
it.
to answer,
so
please.
Excuse me, Demon. So Jay
Please
Wilson
pick
asked me
your
a
titties up
question.
off the floor and
Jay
answer the
Wilson
questions
asked me a
quick,
question.
faster,
Did he
please.
not? Jay Wilson, what
God.
channel is this?
well, this is the thing. I have a question. So my thing is, what is your specific problem with D Miss O
Correct.
for
And I
her?
was about to tell you, but she
So
said not
what
to
is
talk
it?
on it.
Okay, well. So is it about her kids? Because I don't want to hear about her kids if it's about her
No,
kids.
it's not about her kids at all. I
Well, what
couldn't
is
even
it
finish
then?
the statement. She
Okay.
cut me off.
Double cup, Dovin Milton. If you don't like it, you can always leave. And I never force anybody to come up on this platform. Everybody has a right to come up and click or not click. All right. So what was it, Sheffy? What
Okay.
issue? Because I'm gonna be leaving in a few minutes.
So you asking me just to make it clear.
Just you. Just
Oh,
you.
awesome sauce. I love that you're saying that.
Come
Okay.
on.
So yeah, so no, I just like found her in like multiple lies, and then when we find her in the lie, and it doesn't just have to be about King Roman. It can be about ODS. It can be about Brianna. It can be about pizza, right? We ask her the question, she gave us every answer but the answer, right? However, the last thing, what was the straw in the camel's back, was that she said that King Roman has something to do about, finding about where her kids is and things of that nature, threatening. And I said on my community wall that, hey, King Roman never threatened her children, right? And so we are going with the narrative that she had, like her kids have been threatened. And I wrote on my community wall, no, her kids was never threatened. She has disagreed with me ever since. She has blocked me, and that is perfectly fine. If you're going to block me, then don't speak to me. I didn't
Bitch,
block
I
her.
don't speak to you, hoe. And
I
you
don't
had a
block
problem
her.
before that.
Excuse
You was
me.
mad about
I
what I
wasn't
said about the
talking to
test
you.
situation. And
I
I was
wasn't
right.
talking to
But I
you.
ain't even getting
I
ready to
wasn't
go. You
talk.
had
I
a problem
wasn't
before that.
done
And you
either.
still ain't said
I
nothing that
wasn't
has
done
anything to do
either.
with you.
I
You
wasn't
still
done.
ain't
There
said
she
nothing.
go.
And you act like
There
you
she
had an
go. There she
option to
go. There she
decide about
go. There
being
she
cool with
go.
me.
There she go.
Bitch, I
There
had to
she
wrote you
go.
off
There she
before that.
go.
You
There
sit
she
here acting
go.
like
There
you
she
done made
go.
a move.
No, there she
What kind of
go. There
move you
she
act like
go.
that?
There she
You're
go.
faking
Don't
some shit.
nobody
You
agree
didn't
with
have
her,
no
bro,
shit
because
to
that's
my
not what
what finally
happened.
broke the
That's
camel
not
back.
what
Bitch, I
happened.
had been off for
That's not
you.
what
Like
happened.
you didn't even have
That's not what
it was not
happened.
your
Jay
option at
Wilson,
that
I'm
point.
from
You can't engage
Chicago,
with
and
somebody
I
who
know
ain't
what
who
be
done wrote you
happening.
off
And
anyway.
that shit that she
You acting
talking
like you had
about
sense
ain't
in there.
never
You wasted all
nothing
that time.
happened. She
thinking about
always say
somebody who
that
ain't
shit.
gave you
And
two
I
fucking
wish to
seconds of a
you,
thought
Jay Wilson,
behind
that
that.
I can release the
Let me
video
know how
of
much
what
you
the
don't
fuck
have a
I'm
fucking
talking about,
life.
but I lost
You
my
sitting over there
page, so
deciding
I
when
can't
you
bring it
gonna
up.
finally let
And I
somebody go,
wrote
bitch,
I
who
wrote a
wasn't even
comment
the
about
option
it,
to even
and
deal
she
with you
blocked
in the
me ever
first
since.
motherfucking
So we
place.
all know
What the
that
fuck?
V
That's
Miss O
weird as
likes to
fuck
hit
to
the
me.
fucking panel
You
so she
didn't
can
have
see
no
what
choice
everybody else
because I
says.
wasn't gonna be
Because
too
she a
engaging with
fucking
you
scary ass nigga.
anyway.
Let's be
So I
honest.
don't give a
That is
fuck
the
what
most
decisions
scariest
broke
ass
the
nigga I've
camel's
ever,
back.
excuse
Why
me,
don't you
ever
quit
seen in my
goddamn
entire
breaking your
life. I
back
was
and pick
burping.
them
But
titties
I'm
up
just
off the floor
saying,
and put a
ain't
bra on,
nobody was
hoe?
talking to her.
Worrying about
It
the
was
straw
between
that broke
me
the
and you, Jay
camel's back.
Wilson.
Let's talk
Can
about
we just
breaking
act
your
like she's
goddamn back
not
with them
here
titties hanging
like
to the
everyone
goddamn
else does?
floor, hoe.
Okay, I'm just listening to you all, and
Off
my
your
thing is
ass
Can
this.
and
we
go
just
Let me
back.
act
say
like
this.
she's not here like everybody else
But
does?
my thing is,
Whatever,
I think
bitch. I
it's
can't
tricky
tell y'all.
because
I
But
my
don't
you
thing
care
asked
is
me a
what y'all
question,
so
Jay
my
think.
thing is
Wilson.
this
I feel
though.
like I
I
can't
So
talk
know.
to you because
you have a personal
Roughneck is here.
you have a personal problem with her based on some things that have happened. Now, did she necessarily do anything directly to you? You may not like how she moved, but did she do anything directly to you for you not to even like her? I mean, did
Well, no,
she?
you don't have any. Well, no, Jay Wilson, you don't have to do anything to me just for me to say I don't like how you move,
Mm,
right?
wow, Infinity, that's deep.
Mutual, and
That's
If I
you
deep.
see
That's
if
deep.
I see a
That's deep.
nigga move, I don't want them. How about this, Jay Wilson? If I see somebody do this, that, and the third, I don't want them to do that to me.
Yeah, you see that, D Miss O? You see how
Because you
people can
so
know,
do
I
stuff?
know
Jay
how that
Wilson, Jay
but this is
Wilson,
me on
Jay
trial
Wilson,
though.
cause she tried. She tried, Jay Wilson.
Mm.
Child bye.
She
Well,
tried.
look, y'all.
I got the cash apps of trying. If you hear me, if you hear what I'm
Girl, bye.
saying,
Ain't
Jay
Mm.
nobody
Wilson.
trying to do shit to you, hoe.
So you
Bye.
never tried. So you never cash at
Girl,
me.
hell no. I ain't never sent you more
Oh,
than $5
well, Jay
on
Wilson,
shit
let me
like that.
go ahead and put it on my community wall. She calling me a
Whatever,
liar.
bye. Bye.
She
You'll
tried to buy my
misinterpret whatever,
loyalty, and I
hoe.
just can't
I
be
don't give a
bought.
fuck. That's
And
not
you
gonna
see, that's
prove
why she
nothing but
over
how
talking
stupid
me.
you are.
I'm not
You're
trying
so
to be
fucking
rude.
stupid. No, I'm over
I'm not
talking you
trying to
because
be
you always
rude.
come and you don't
I'm
say
not trying
shit.
to be rude.
Chefy,
God
Why?
this is
damn.
What?
Chefy.
Since you came
Yeah,
up to
yeah,
this
Jay Wilson. How you doing? I hear you,
This
honey.
this this is the
whatever. That's why
trickiness.
over there dragging
This
Why
is
by
is
the
your
she over
goddamn
talking
trickiness.
me, Jay Wilson? It
Uno,
This
seems like
is
hoe.
somebody a
That's
little
why
bit
over there
guilty.
this
drag
is
you
the
by your
trickiness.
Seem
bullshit.
like somebody guilty, Jay Wilson.
That's what
This is
guilty of
this
what?
is,
Are you
this
kidding
is the
me?
trickiness.
I ain't got
This
no
is the
jury on the field to put
Jay
me in.
Wilson, but I didn't. I'm not.
child.
He
My
asked me
dog
a
is
question. I
talking,
tried to
child.
answer.
Your dog hear another bitch and he want her to shut the hell
Your
up.
mama hoe. Don't
Well,
talk
that's
about my
yours,
dog,
bitch.
bitch. Don't
Yours.
talk about
Bitch
my
Look,
must be
fucking dog,
goddamn
cause every
drag
time
her
you talk
enough,
look,
about
hoe.
my dog,
One
bitch,
of them
I talk
drag her
about how
enough for
black
me
you are. I
today.
talk
I want
about
to
look.
your
hear
husband.
about it.
I talk
It's
about some
time to
child of
two
yours,
everything
bitch,
up in
because
this
you
bitch.
always
Time
try to do
to.
that shit. Bitch,
Time
stop
to,
it.
hoe.
Stop it.
Here,
Whatever the fuck your name is.
we getting ready to go, girl.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
well, y'all,
leaving.
we get ready to go. I gotta talk to y'all a little later. But thank you, Chefy. Thank you, to Miss O,
Don't have
Uppity.
a
You
life, but
so
this bitch
welcome,
don't have
Jay
no
Wilson.
life.
Cause that
So
bitch over there
enjoy it.
always
Bye,
acting
y'all.
retarded. I hate it.
Well, y'all look, I gotta go, and y'all, I hope y'all get together and have peace one day. But until then, I'll have to go because I got to go, y'all. All right, Sheffy, you take care of yourself and don't be
Okay.
tricky because you've been tricky. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I still
All
don't know
right,
what that means, Jay
I'll
Wilson.
let you know. You just did it. You just pulled the trick. You just did it,
What?
and,
How?
and you was real slick about doing it. But I ain't mad at you, Sheffy, because you have
Doing
your way about
what?
doing things.
Oh, when people. Okay, we'll talk about it later.
All right, y'all. Take care. Peace. I know people got my name in their titles. Y'all look. Peace. I gotta go. Bye.